Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Magic School Bus Cum.
We're eggs! Salmon eggs!
I guess the yolk's on us.
Carlos!
But what about going home?
Look at it this way, Ralphie. As soon as we hatch, this will be home! And now we know why salmon migrate. To find a place to lay their eggs.
Well, that's why the females migrate. But what about the males? Those hook-jawed guys.
Excuse me, sir. We were just wondering. Any particular reason why you're here?
Tagoon.
Don't sing about it! Don't sing about the cum! Ah!
What? Is he some sort of car wash?
No!
No, he's a cum wash.
Males before they can grow and hatch?
Yes! So salmon migrate to make baby salmon. That's it! The reason for migration is creation.
And we're gonna be the next generation of salmon.
I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all.
Cum.
That's how my day started, chat. That's how my day started with Skella telling me all about Magic School Bus cum drops.
You know, I forgot about this collab. I forgot that it was gonna happen.
Yeah, you fucking did. Yeah, you fucking did.
And Arthur got really mad at me last night. And I felt really bad about it. So I wrote an apology letter.
Okay.
I actually wrote a fan fiction.
God.
For Arthur. Now, Arthur, I'm going to send you the fan fiction, and it'll be up to you whether you read it or I read it.
We have to both read it, obviously. We need to read our parts of it. What do you
No, there's it's just you. It's featuring
just
you.
Me?
It's featuring you as a character and your reaction to me forgetting. Okay? Here you go.
Okay. Oh my. Okay. Oh God. Oh, what is this? What is this? What is this? Oh, I love that. I love that. I love the infinite corridor that I'm unlocking by getting this on the screen to read it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it's so big. Here we go, chat. Oh, by the way, this is Hot Tendie Talk, everybody. The show where we eat hot sauces and talk about our feelings. Oh, God.
I wrote my feelings down last night.
Okay, it's time to talk about our feelings. Arthur sat in his bed fuming. I hate him, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him, he shouted angrily. I do so much for this damn elf, this damn beep elf, I slur. I help him push for partner, I help with audio, give him advice how he repay me. He forgets to collab. And for months tries to convince people I have a fart fetish. Months! Arthur got out of bed and stamped his little feetsies and let out a little toot. I hate you. I hate you so much. And let out a little toot before scampering over to his refrigerator while spewing homophobic slurs under his breath. He began to build a huge assortment of foods onto his plate, a mound of gluttonous sin, his leftovers for Christmas. Turkey, stuffing, cookies, pie, jello, and more. As the plate got fuller and fuller, Arthur's rage continued to grow until he turned into a sputtering mess. Arthur attempted to lift his massive mound of food, but ended up dropping the plate in front of the fridge. Something inside the little imp snapped. He got down on all fours and started consuming everything. Tears started streaming down his face as he ate, frantically stuffing his mouth. More, he snarled like a deranged animal, his belly descending as he drank entire bottles of condiments, sticks of butter, more containers of gravy, tub of mayonnaise, all of it straight into Arthur's cavernous maw. The sound of his throat splunging glut, 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 as the concoction slid down his digestive tract. His consumption began to hit him at a fever pitch as he inhaled food, barely chewing, sputtering and sobbing as his bloat began to spill from his clothes. His shirt stretched and began to rip. Sticky, congealed mass of leftovers being mashed together in Arthur's mouth into an unrecognizable paste as his belly gurgled. Arthur felt stuffed, so bloated as his belly became big and round. His shame was overwhelming, but he couldn't couldn't stop himself. He continued consuming until there was nothing but stains, empty packages of wrappers, and ramshackle refrigerators. Arthur was left sobbing as his stomach groaned and lurched, screaming out in pain as Arthur stared into the blurred reflection of the refrigerator door of his pathetic, bloated blob-like body. This is his fault. Sorry. This is her fault. He sputtered, vomiting a frothy mixture onto his shirt. This is Skellabell's fault. He reached into his pockets with his sausage fingers and managed to squeeze out his phone. He ordered 12 large meat lover pizzas, 2 orders of brownies, and 2-liter Diet Coke, express delivery. After a short respite, only broken by the noise of gurgling, toots, and sobbing, Arthur heard ringing his doorbell. Leave the door. He groaned as he began to lurch his body towards the door. A trail of ooze left after behind, coming from various holes. Fucking finally, I hit private equity, ruined my damn country. Arthur spat out the words, flicking food flying everywhere as he ripped into each box, devouring the pizzas in a manner that's so horrific it should be illegal. One should expect him to slow that his ravenous hunger only seemed to increase as his eyes began to glow a foreboding yellow. More! I need more! I crave blood and blood! To be continued?
I've already thought of chapter 2. I already thought of chapter 2. So chapter 2 is like, I come to the door and I'm like, oh, hey, Arthur, how's it going? It's so good to see you, buddy. And then you eat me like a snake.
I helped workshop this. I hate you people.
Yeah, I had 2 people help me workshop that.
This is what instead of going to bed at a reasonable hour, this is what he did. He sat up.
No, I did take a nap.
Writing big, fat, large belly porn.
I did take a nap, but it did take me about an hour to write that big, fat, large belly porn of you.
Oh my god. You have the gift
you
of
have
writing.
the gift of writing. I did write a book one time.
Clipping a tummy porn for the YouTube get exposed. No, wait, Lost. I'll reread it without music in the background, so you can edit it together with dramatic music later. I'll do it again. I'll do it again, and I'll do it better.
Arthur, was I right? Is that one going in the permanent memory bank?
I hate you. I genuinely hate you. I genuinely hope that you die.
Why?
I wish you weren't around anymore. Oh,
I thought, like, what can I do for Arthur that would tuckle his tummy and give him little giggles and he'd kick his little feeties in the air? And then I thought of that big inflated picture of you whenever you say Arthur in your chat. And I was like, I got it.
Oh, my God. Oh, by the way, wait, I have something for everybody. So, I mean, I guess we're on this train right now. We're just going to derail it completely before we even get into the real collab stuff. So... One of the rewards for the subathon in September was I had to write and record a Blue Yeti copy pasta. I wrote it and I put it on Twitter, but I now have a recording. You absolute fool! You chittering lobotomite! You actually Googled best microphone for streaming and bought a Blue Yeti? Got advertised to? Believed the incompetent boobs you were listening to knew what they were talking about? Now look at you, peaking and echoing and making my goddamn ears bleed all over my audiophile headphones. Do you even know what the words harsh and brittle mean? Do you know what a resonant frequency is? Not that you can hear anything out of those $5 checkout lane earbuds you're using that you put through the watch 5 times. Do me a favor. Buy yourself a nice little dynamic microphone, turn it sideways, and shove it up your ass and start recording, because I assure you it will at least sound better than you do right now, you knuckle-dragging swamp ghoul!
It's good. I like that.
It's you. I'm talking about you, chat. I'm talking about you.
I used to own a Blue Yeti. It broke within a week.
Yeah, they're fucking terrible. that's the quality control of Logitech's Blue Yetis right there. Produced on an assembly line by fucking sweatshop children. Swamp Ghoul is a diabolical line. Oh man, I'm worried to say what mic I've used for 2 years. Mono, Mono, please. Mono, please. Okay, fucking, god damn it. Thank you for the 20 bits, by the way. We gotta do the thing. We gotta do the thing that we have fucking chicken tenders in front of us right now. Chat, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I have the Devil's Brew in front of me.
Oh, true. Yeah. So, Skella decided to innovate on the concept. Skella is not consuming hot sauce on Tendie. Skella has the Devil's Brew. Do you want to tell me what the Devil's Brew is?
So the Devil's Brew, I scoured because I forgot about the collab, so I had to emergency go out and get the spiciest shit I could find. And I'm in the Midwest, so it's hard to find really spicy stuff. But I found some diabolic things, and I just threw them all together inside of a ramen noodle cup, and I've created the Devil's Brew.
Mm-hmm.
And I also have extra spicy sauce here if the Devil's Brew isn't hot enough to pour in to make it even spicier.
Oh, God. The unfortunate reality of living in the white lands.
True. Even our Mexican food isn't spicy here.
Yeah, I mean, I remember, like when I used to live on the other... I usually just special order everything at this point, but it's even kind of hard to find in the Northeast. Like... It's just like, man. But then, like, if I've gone to like the South or to California, it's like, oh, baby, oh,
there's a local chain. There's a local chain here. There's only like 4 or 5 restaurants, so I can't say what it is because it narrows it down too much. But there's this local chain of Mexican restaurants, and they have the best food I've ever had in my life. They're so amazing. Ooh. It's not spicy, but like it's so good. Here, I'll send you a picture of one of their dishes.
I want to see.
Yeah,
Show me. I can't show it on
Hold
stream,
on, baby.
Because it would be like it would be doxy, right?
I think you can. I pre-screened the images. It'd be pretty. You'd have to be a rain bolt to dox it.
Okay. I only had a cash and didn't live near audio stores. I walked into the tech store and to be horrified. The mic section is only a single Blue Yeti Mini. You could buy an Amazon gift card.
Okay. Here, I'll even crop it further so that like you pretty much only see the food. Yeah, you'd have to be a big rain bolt to figure this one out.
I don't have the money for a replacement. Can we get a mono microphone fund going? Which by that I mean, can people give me like $100 to send mono one of my microphones? Because I have plenty.
I mean, okay, no, Arthur. Mono is playing off of a laptop that doesn't have a graphics card. Okay, let's get the priority list straight here. I think Mono needs a new It needs a new laptop before we get Mono an expensive mic.
Yeah. Wait, is it desktop with no GPU? Wait, hold on. I have a GPU. I can just send you. I have a 2060. Just lying around.
2060?
Yeah, just lying around.
I'm running off a 1660.
You what?
Yeah, I'm running off of a 1660 Ti.
Okay, that's fine. That's okay. How many gigs of RAM? 8?
How much RAM in my computer?
No, in your fucking GPU.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I'm upgrading my RAM today, actually.
Oh my god,
because I was only running on 16 gigs of RAM, so I'm upgrading that today.
My big wet ass doesn't know how to install that shit. You plug it in. You fucking
plug
it. It's the easiest part
It's like
it
is an N64 controller thing. It's like the GPU is the easiest part. You just doink it in there.
Yeah, you literally plug it in and screw in the like it into the bracket, and that's it. That's all you do.
Mic studio microphone.
Thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you. But yeah, here's
$100 billion.
Look at that. That's actually looks really yummy.
Yeah. And that's like
look at those vegetables that my gut wouldn't be able to process.
You can't handle the veggies. I could show you a different one.
I've been eating vegetables recently. I've been like finally eating vegetables now that I'm jobless and I can prepare my own food. And I had a factor meal that had green beans in it, and the next day my shits had full green bean casings in them.
Ew, dude, what the fuck?
My body didn't process it.
Ew.
It didn't want it. It didn't want it.
You're like Devilman from TF2. You're fucking eating. You've been eating poison for so long that you're introduced to real food, and your body's just like, what is this poison?
It generally doesn't want the casings anyway. Oh, okay. I do chew my food. I chew it properly. Listen.
This bitch doesn't chew his food.
Listen, recently, as of like a week after years of burgers and cola. No, burgers and lemonade. Get it right. I don't drink soda.
And here's the thing, Arthur. These aren't like glamour pics. This is what the food actually looks like at this place. Look here, I'll send you this one.
Do you have no teeth? No. I have big, glompy chompers. Hold on, what's this one? Ooh. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, why'd you have a full lemon on the top? What's going on?
Because you take the lemon, you don't eat the chunk of lemon, you take it and you sprinkle it over the meat.
Oh, well, why is it not on the side? Why is it just slammed on the top?
I don't know.
It's presented in a way that you're supposed to eat it with the rest of it.
Well, then you can eat it.
I mean, I won't.
Go ahead.
I won't, but like presentation matters, Skella. Okay.
All right. Well, the presentation is good to me. They have this one dish called roadkill. It's basically just called chicken roadkill. In Spanish. And it looks like shit, but it tastes delicious. It looks like a bowl of shit though.
Wait, closing your mouth around the fork does not count as chewing, Arthur. Shut up!
Stop.
I swallow big.
Yeah, I bet you do. Gay boy.
Shut up!
Choke it down.
God damn it. All right, I'm asking you the first fucking question, you asshole. In what position would you fuck Nekoark?
Why are you asking me this?
Because you're the first deranged guest I have who I can ask that. I asked Grimmy, but I had to phrase it like, how would you frick if you wanted to a Nekoark? and give it like 10 caveats before we even get on it.
Burb's influence needs to be studied, okay? Because Burb has an obsession. Burb the cat dog had an obsession with Nekoark, right?
Yeah.
And then this obsession infected Owie's community. And then it infected my community because my community was Owie's community. And then it infected me to the point where I morphed into a Nekoark.
So what you're telling me is Burb is the Suey of viewers.
This is like the patient zero, okay? And Burb started this question, and then I started doing a tradition of like asking every guest, which sex position would you have sex with Nekoark in? And I've asked many people this, and I've come to a consensus that most people would doggy style Nekoark because they don't want to look in Nekoark's face.
They don't want to look into her eyes, stare into her eyes, her lusty eyes.
Yeah. And I've also noticed that there's a large amount of porn that features Nekoark being fucking stupid, dummy thick.
It's true.
Like there's a lot of it. But if I had to say sex with Nekoark, I'd have sex with Nekoark Chaos, and I'd bottom for Nekoark Chaos.
Like you get your butt plowed?
Yeah, because Nekoark Chaos is a boy.
Oh, that's true. That just makes sense. God damn. Jesus Christ. This means Skella is the Nekoark you sex. I don't want. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Okay, we only had 2 viewers requested questions. The other one was, what is your favorite pocket monster?
My favorite pocket monster?
Yeah.
Pokemon? Torkoal.
Torkoal? I feel like that's kind of uncommon.
Look up Torkoal.
No, I know. I think I know what Torkoal looks like.
He's the smoke turtle.
Oh, wait, this Torkoal. Oh, I was thinking of a completely different one. Hold on, Chad. It's this little guy. Look.
He's the turtle that smokes weed.
Me and my 3 weed-smoking Pokemon. Yes, they do smoke weed before they go into battle. Oh, I'm just gonna put him over here.
No, I love Torkoal.
I'll put that little dude over there. There we go. He's blazing it.
He had too much spicy wings.
You wouldn't full Nelson Neko arc, legs included as full Nelson. Well, I mean, Burwiller to spread Neko propaganda again.
Do you want some facts about Torkoal?
Yes, I would. I would like some facts
Motherfucker
about
only
Torkoal.
eats like rocks of coal.
What?
That's like all. That's his entire diet. He just eats coal and burns it. He's a giant furnace.
Just piles of rocks.
Yeah, he just eats coal.
You're telling me that Torkoal is a representative
He's like a conservative
of big,
dude
big
that like
oil.
rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy's like the fucking. This is the conservative trucker of Pokemon. He's just like up in the mountains polluting. He's just like, I fucking love pollution.
God, I love. Oh man, I can't wait to go out to the Australian outback and kick up a bunch of coal dust in the air to radiate these fuckers. Radiate anyone trying to just live their life.
If I see a person not polluting enough, if I see a biker on a bike, I roll past him and I roll coal and I go boosh. Yeah.
What the fuck does Roll Tide mean?
Roll Tide?
Yeah, what the hell does that mean? Roll Tide's some kind of fucking thing that boomers say.
I have no idea. I've never heard of that before.
I'm gonna look it up. Roll Tide, what does it mean?
No, unironically, I think anybody who does like coal rolling, where they have like one of those super trucks designed for pollution, like I think like the death penalty isn't severe enough. I think we should put you somewhere and drain out all of your blood and let your body like rot in the public, so that everybody understands that you were such an abomination that like you need to set an example, right?
Like you are considering anyone who buys a big gas guzzler, we should like put a spike through their ass and through their mouth and like
specifically
put them outside of our castle.
coal rollers. Specifically coal rollers. If you buy a big gas guzzler, you're stupid. If you roll coal, you're malicious. And then at that point, we're draining you upside down.
Where on the body do you think the blood would be pouring out of? The eyes? The mouth?
I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that.
Why do you only half measure things, man? Think about this fucked up thing, Arthur. Oh, and I'm like, okay, let's go to the logical conclusion. They're like, ew, icky.
Okay.
Ooh,
Arthur. A fun fact about me, I can dish it, but I can never fucking take it, man. I can never take it. I'm a huge pussy. So, like, I can spit it out, but as soon as I have to swallow my own shit, I'm just like, ugh, I can't take that.
I'm going to snowball your cum back into your mouth.
I don't want it.
I'm going to watch you fucking go, ah!
I don't want it. I'm really good at dishing it, but I'm really bad at taking it.
Oh my god. Oh, also, yeah, apparently it is an Alabama college football phrase that for some reason has like taken on a life of its own. Back and forth like you're making pizza dough. Guys, we need that fan art. No.
Arthur, you know if you take steroids, your cum gets chunky?
Really?
Yeah, so when I used to do steroids, my cum got chunky, and I could make cum balls.
Would it like fire off in like little squares, little cubes? Like it would be like
no,
Minecraft
it would come
bricks?
out in a liquid. It was hard to get it out, but like it would come out in a liquid, and then it would be like sticky. And if you rolled it around, it'd make little cum balls.
What did you do with the cum balls?
Just rolled them around like boogers, and then threw them away.
You didn't do anything devious with them. You
I
didn't
didn't
hide them
with my cum
underneath
balls.
tables like used gum. You didn't you didn't exchange them for gum balls at the local candy shop.
No, I didn't do these devious things. I'm sorry.
I don't know. That seems like something you would do.
Arthur, my witch's brew is getting cold, and my curiosity is like getting to me. I need to have some of my devil's brew right now.
we can. Let's go into the first. Okay, so Skella's gonna be sampling from their witch's brew, and then I'm going to yet again be going for one of the sauces from Grimmy's saucy sauce collection. I'm gonna do Vtuber brainworms. I really like that one. I really like this flavor. I haven't had this since for the last 2 weeks, so
that's a good name. Vtuber brainworms.
Yeah, the sauces are, so we have Vtuber brainworms. Oh, by the way, Chet, if you want to try any of the sauces that I'm having today, they are available at if you hit the command saucy, they are available at the website Saucy Biz. And I have my own referral code. If you enter the code SpicyImp, you will get 10% off your order. So yeah, we got Vtuber brainworms, we got Onikana's Mango Molotov, we got Grimmy Wants to Kill You. We have Hotter Than Hentai presented, Ghost Pepper Sauce presented by Cottontail VA. And then we also have a little bit of torture.
A little bit of torture.
Just a little bit of torture. Skella doesn't commit enough war crimes to match his energy. It's true. Skella's a fake freak.
That's not true.
He talks.
That's not true.
He tries to talk the talk, but he can't walk the walk.
That's not true.
That is.
You don't know what I've been through.
You don't know what I am. You don't know what I've been. You're just
Arthur. I got a lot of stories I can't tell on stream, man. I'm a real freak. Okay, I have the chains on, man.
I'm really actually totally freaky, degenerate, weird, but I just can't tell you because it's all secret.
Okay,
I'm sworn to secrecy by the CIA.
Can I type you one?
You can type me one, yes.
All right.
I will confirm or deny the freakiness of this story, Chad.
All right.
Skella just did something considerably freaky-ish 50 minutes ago. Cantor won't cower. All right, I'm gonna try for the. I'm gonna have a little bit of this Vtuber brainworms chat. Let me consume a little bit of this quality swash.
All right, I typed it to you.
Okay.
That's private information, though.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good shit. All right, hold on. Oh, here it is. Oh yeah, we can't say that on stream. Oh. Okay, MySpace Andy.
I'm a real one.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, this man's a real freak. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a real one.
I can confirm. Ooh. So how's your witch's brew taste?
It's actually really good.
The Vtuber brainworms are fantastic over here. It's like now, it's been about 2 weeks since I got this bottle in. I unsealed it and then I put it back in the refrigerator like Grimmy told me I was supposed to, because these bottles are apparently best when refrigerated after use. And the flavor is still popping real hard. It's got a very fruity, sweet taste to it, and a very like low level sear to your mouth. You know what I mean? Like when the sauce, the heat is like, it doesn't hurt in any way. It's not difficult to talk or speak. You don't really feel like you need milk, but it's like it's there. It's present and it stays there. It's not just like one of those like blip. Like okay. I want to complain about spice in restaurants. Every fucking restaurant in existence, I feel like all chain restaurants are pussies about spice. Like
a lot of them are, yeah.
Everywhere you go, you'll get like nuclear, super hot, mega ghost pepper, and you eat it, and it's like the fucking heat of a habanero. Like, it's nothing. It's ridiculous.
or it tastes like dog ass, right?
Yes.
Like it's hot, but it's just hot. There's no good flavor to it at all.
Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings top flavor is very similar to this, where Buffalo Wild Wings has some really, really, really good flavors on their menu, but if you go for the top sauce, it's just hot and it tastes like shit. The thing with spice is you're supposed to have like a really nice searing flavor to it, along with the heat. Like it's supposed to taste good. Like it's like, oh, I'm hurting myself for a nice like unique flavor. That's what it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's the combo.
You want to know the hottest thing I ever had?
What's the hottest thing you ever had? What's the Skellabell?
I used to work at this. I actually don't know. I was working at this restaurant, right? And it was a weird fucking restaurant. I got a lot of weird stories about that restaurant. But when I worked there, it was like one of those places where they'd like host small indie bands and shit, and like, you know, it was like a rock place, right?
Yeah. Yeah, like a little club, kind of thing.
Yeah, it was like a little club. And they had the most delicious wings. All right, I want you to understand. These wings were amazing. They were hot. They weren't too hot. They were amazing. The best wings I've ever had. And one time, I was hanging out with the chef, and he was like this weird stoner dude who like played way too much Clash of Clans. Oh, but God. Yeah, he was. I was hanging out with him, and he was like, he had this little vial. I was like, what's this vial? And he's like, oh, that's what we use to put on the wings to make them spicy. One teaspoon of this will make an entire pot spicy. Oh, right. No. And this was a huge pot, right? So I was like, can I get like half of a drop? Because I wanted to just see like how spicy was this.
Oh, you've made a great mistake.
I took half of a drop. It was so spicy. I started chugging soda. Like one soda. Oh, I need soda. I need soda. I run over. I get a soda. Doesn't do anything. I've never had.
Soda's not gonna help.
Yeah. So I drink like 4 of them. I'm like, I need ice cream. And then like I get ice cream, and like it's still burning after a whole bowl of ice cream. And I was like, this was crazy. It was insane.
Yep. Yeah, that's the rough shit. That's the hard shit. I think the hardest I've ever gone was, I have a bottle of Magnum 357 in my closet, which is 357 Scovilles. It's like, it's like a 1/4 mil Scovilles, which isn't insane, but it's very hot. It's hotter than, it's way hotter than anything you'll find at like any retail store, or any like this is like the tier of like, you have to order it online because no store will be willing to they
don't want to get sued.
They don't want to get sued by someone. Yeah. By some fucking moron who gives it to his like 10-year-old kid,
Bring back Four Locos.
True. How about we just
like we're all just making Four Locos on our own.
We should just ban like college children just in general. Like we should just kill everyone under the age of 21 and then just bring back Four Locos.
Four Locos still exist. They just don't have caffeine anymore. That ruins the point.
That's not the point then. It's not a Four Loko then. Yeah, it's
I want to get crossfaded.
Yeah. If it's burning a teaspoon of sugar, it helps remove the capsaicin. I did not know. Ooh, interesting. But yeah, that stuff. Oh my God, dude! Even a dab of that stuff is like a searing, painful burn in your mouth that takes quite a while to go away. Even when you're chugging milk, it's bad. It's bad. It does taste good, though. I will say it does have a really, like, unique, pungent, how could I describe it? It's kind of like biting into a pear. If a pear was fucking spicy. If a pear fucked your mouth.
I like that.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'll feed it to you at some point. If ever I finally get my hands wrapped around your throat, I'll just shove a bottle down your throat and make you drink it. What do you think would happen? What do you think would happen if because I don't know if I've ever seen anyone like try to drink a full. LA Beast has had to have done that, right? Like LA Beast or Shoe Nice has had to have like drank an entire bottle of some really ridiculously hot sauce.
Sure. I'm sure he has. I love LA Beast. He's great.
Yeah. You know what was
I love the Pharaoh's Curse.
The other day, I was just like sitting on the toilet, about to jump in the shower, and I was on YouTube, and I suddenly, like in my recommended, it was an LA Beast card opening video of him opening WWE Legends like card boxes from the 1980s.
It sounds like something he would do.
Trying to get like signed Macho Man and Undertaker cards.
Dude, that's awesome.
Spoilers, he did not pull any of them. He got fucked. He got absolutely
That's sad.
destroyed. He spent hundreds of dollars and got destroyed.
That's sad. But the ad revenue probably made up for it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Arthur shits before he showers. Yes, of course. Who doesn't? What are you out here waffle stomping? What are you fucking slamming it down?
Ever waffle stomped?
I've never waffle stomped. No.
I did it because it was a big meme for a while, where everybody was talking about waffle stomping, and I was like, I want to try it.
Oh,
I regretted it.
Yeah, I imagine you would. I would say I think that you're kind of deranged. You're kind of fucked up. You're kind of like a ghoul if you poop after you shower. If you like get in the shower, you clean yourself up, and then you're like still wet and you sit down on the toilet seat. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy, bro. Like the feeling of because I remember like the experience of going to the beach and being wet and then having to take a shit, and you go into the bathroom and your butt's all sandy and wet, and it's just the it's the worst. It's the fucking worst.
I'm sure it was real funny while you were doing it, staring at your shit on the floor. Why would you shower when the bathroom smells like poopy?
The bathroom.
Have you never gotten to the shower and it just hits you?
What kind of poopy do you make? What kind of poopy do you make that makes the entire bathroom stink? Like, would you not turn on a fucking fan? You not turn on a fan? What are you doing? Does it not? Are you doing like the pile? Is it like creating like the perfect like swirl upwards where it's out of the bowl?
My poop doesn't do that.
Yeah, it all just falls into the fucking water and then gets flushed. Real man poops. That is not a real man poop.
God. I think I've only made the perfect swirl like one time in my whole fucking life.
Yeah.
That almost never happens.
I'm honestly way more common for me is like the foot long.
Arthur, I'm surprised you're not the type of person that is like scared to like look at their poops. I feel like you strike me as the type of person who like
No, I gotta make sure that nothing's wrong. If I gotta make sure there's no like blackness, like I'm not bleeding out my asshole. No, I look at my poops before I flush.
Yeah, you pick it up out of the toilet, you inspect it, you're like, is there anything wrong with this specimen?
Yes, exactly. The Spyro style of like it's just a full foot long. It just snakes right down into the toilet. Yeah.
Oh, that Spyro image.
It haunts our nightmares. Real men take pride in their poopies. Bro, inspecting it like a CSGO skin texture.
Oh, I love that. That's what you're doing last night with your fucking poop.
No.
That's how you know about the green beans in it, man.
No, it was floating in the bowl.
Okay, can we get off of the poop?
You know, my mom always said, you feel bad, you get off the pot.
I'm just saying. All right, the poopy jerkers are out there.
There's
probably one in. The poopy jerkers. You know what I'm talking about.
There is no way I have cultivated an audience with even one poopy jerker in it.
There might be one secret poopy jerker.
There's no one. There's no secret poopy jerker. That is not. No, they are 1 in a million. It's not. It can't be. It can't be. It could not. There's no way. I'm like the spy in TF2.
It could be you. It could be me. It could even. I'm just saying.
Oh my god. Can we get a vote check? No, we're not gonna get a vote check. I don't want to know. Also, someone would be a fucked up little ghoul and he would vote yes anyway because they thought it's funny. I know you people. I know what you're like. But all right, next, I got more questions for you.
Yeah, sure.
Skella, so on the topic of VTubing, what do you think is the big market in VTubing that's being heavily ignored? Like, what are your feelings on the medium of VTubing, and where do you think it should go?
I'm trying so hard to answer that one seriously and not just say something fucked up and evil. I think VTubing should go to kick and it should become racist.
No, that market's already being taken up.
Oh, yeah,
we have numerous of those already. Yeah.
Yeah, true. Let me think. What? Oh, yeah. Okay. Here, let me give you a real answer. VTubing is content creation, and right now, VTubing is in a strange place where people look at large VTubers and they just copy those large VTubers, right?
Yeah.
Lots of people do this, right? And VTubing has a lot in common with a lot of other subcultures in America. I'd say it has a lot in common with wrestling. I'd say it has a lot in common with emo culture, and like scene culture and furry fandoms and stuff like that. And I think we're gonna see a natural divergence of VTubers catering to fandoms. I think that is where VTubing is going to go, and I think that VTubing is in an extension in the next 5 years is probably going to head towards the direction of just like regular content creators, right? It's just going to be high effort content creation. It's going to move away from agency nonsense, and it's just going to move more into like groups of, because the content creator formula has existed for a long time. You get about a group of like 6 or 7 people, and they're great friends, and they make fire ass content together, and then they edit that shit and they toss it on YouTube. That's been the formula forever, and that is in essence what the formula of VTubing is. I think that's where things are going.
I really don't understand. This is something that's always really confused me about, because I mean, like, listen, Hall Live English is extremely influential on VTubing, right? Like, they were very, very influential on the precipice, the beginning of VTubing, and there's a lot of things from it that are still taken to this day, and you know, it's like regurgitated 15 times, and people don't even know where it originally came from, but they just they do it still. But like, you are absolutely right that like the real friend dichotomy is something that existed a long time ago, and has existed and been successful for a very long time, and yet people still insist on trying to do this fake shit. Because, like, okay, I'm gonna be real with you, chat. I'm gonna be very, very blunt. The majority of these VTubing groups in corporations are not friends with each other. They are business associates. They are a lot of them. Some of them are friends. Some of them absolutely do make friends and end up close, right? But a lot of those relationships that you see on camera are fake. They are made up. These people barely talk.
Some of them pretend to be gay.
Yup. Some of them straight up will pretend and fake relationships, fake the way that they act. It's not authentic at all. And I've always argued for years now that authenticity is one thing that people especially in streaming want. They want to feel like they're watching someone, regardless of the number of flaws they have, right? Like, some of the biggest streamers in the world are flawed people. They're flawed people with problems, and the problems that they don't address too. That they like the XQC situation is a good example. Dude has piles of trash all around his house because he's too lazy to pick up a trash bag and put it all in a trash bag, and then complains that he can't afford maids right now when he made $120 million from his Kick deal.
Wait, like, and he thinks he can't afford a maid? Wait,
yes.
What?
Yeah, I can't explain it either. I can't explain any of it either. But, like, that's one of the biggest streamers in the world. That's, like, top 25. I mean, he used to be top number 1, but he fucked it all up. But, yeah, he used to be, like, he's top 25 streamers in the world. Extremely popular. People watch him all the time. Because he's just a person. He's a dude. He's a flawed person, but it's authentic. You are getting the real human being behind XQC whenever you watch an XQC stream. I'm gonna be real mean. I'm gonna be real mean. In the early days of Hall Live English, when you watched a Kiara Maury Calliope stream, you were getting fake bullshit. You were getting something that wasn't real. You were getting two people gay baiting, fake gay baiting. Which I mean, you know, I think that both of them, I'm not questioning their sexuality, but I am questioning anything legitimate about the relationship. These people had met each other like 2 months prior. And it was, I believe it was from what I had heard, it was an idea that was pitched by Kiara for like something to push fan engagement. It's not real. And like, so like why, like that shit, I think that needs to go. Like that is the first thing in VTubing that needs to go. Fake, phony anime bullshit. You know, and I don't say anime of like the principles anime. I mean like the fakeness of it. You know, like there needs to be more authenticity.
I think I agree. I agree with you. I agree with the things that you have said. The things that you have said are correct.
Well, now I think Kara totally is a thirsty lesbian. Probably, yeah, but all the deal money went directly into gambling, obviously. Why aren't all my streamers gay, Arthur? They love each other. It's true. It's true, chat. It's me and Skella. We are 17 times married. Ha 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 ha. Isn't that yeah? Give us money. Ha ha. Hey, would it be really cool if 5 gift subs for a little kiss on the cheek, little kiss on the cheek, chat? Ha ha. This is totally real and not manufactured for financial gain. Of all the languages he could have spoken, he chose to speak facts, brother. Oh no, he's killing Skella.
You can smell him.
I don't smell.
You can smell his breath.
No, hey, I brushed my teeth before this collab.
It smells like partially digested burger and spicy food.
It's just like every.
And you know that's true.
One is disgusted with the other. Yeah, see, that's how you know it's authentic. That's how you know it's real. Because he hates me. Yeah, we boy kissing on stream. Ooh, oh god, yeah. I don't watch Niji Sanji at all. I avoid it like the plague. But I have heard downstream that Niji Sanji is just that. It is just like the end is just constant like fake gay baiting.
Well, I love gay bait. I love gay bait. I love gay slop. You know I love this thing. This thing. All right. I would say this, right? I think if you can find success as a content creator in any niche that you want, even if it's a niche I personally don't enjoy, I'm okay with that. I'm cool with that. But I do think that if you want to find success, if VTubing wants to find success more overall, I think what is going to happen is just the natural progression. I don't think I need to push for this natural progression to happen. I think it will happen.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Regardless.
I agree. And I think, yeah, I'm not necessarily even saying any of this stuff is invalid as content, right? Like, I don't like it, but it's not invalid. You can do this stuff. But the reality is if the medium is ever to become a mainstream thing, which
my
a
niche
lot of
is
people
feet
are
and brat posting.
Against that. There are a lot of people who are really against that, who are like, they're like gatekeeping, and they're like, oh, VTubing is my special anime waifu thing. Girls only. I only want to watch girls. It should be kept from the normies. It's like, no.
Yeah, well, those people have a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Smile.
Smile. No, I would agree. It's like there's nothing wrong with VTubing going mainstream because it's a medium. It is an art form. It is an art form. It is a form of expression. It is not some kind of this can only be used by specific people in a very specific way. Because you know what? I'll be real. That shit is getting boring. That's my biggest problem with it. I didn't even have an issue with it at first. It's the fact that we are, 5 years in at this point to the mainstreamization of VTubing, for it hitting, like, even a little bit of the mainstream, and it's just dull. It's the same thing over and over again. How many times can I watch someone play whatever the new flavor of the month game is while they do a little sing and dance for 3 hours at a time before I get tired of it? I was a girl and watcher, and now my top 5 are 3 men and 2 women. Yeah, see? Like, diversifying your interests, you can realize that there's, like, a lot more out there for you, right? Like, I was the exact same way. Like, when I first started watching streamers, it was, like, all Hololive English and, like, a few female indies, right? And then...
I started watching 10 viewers on playing TF2. That's how I got into VTubing.
Like VTubing TF2 players?
Yeah, when I very first started, I was like, wasn't intending to go into VTubing at all, right? And I didn't even really think about VTubing. The only amount that I've ever been exposed to VTubing before this was like seeing like Japanese girls accidentally say the N-word on YouTube.
Yep,
right?
The classic. Yeah.
That's what I saw, and that's all I knew about VTubing, right? And then I went to Team Fortress 2 because I like Team Fortress 2, and I saw like a 20 viewer streamer and he was playing TF2. And he had the throwing redeem, you know? He had like throw stuff at him. And I thought it was so funny. Yeah. I thought it was super funny. He was super engaging with it. I was like, this is hilarious, right? And then after that, I ran across an elf, okay? And this elf, he was doing like this, like, he had the type redeems, you know?
Yeah.
And that was my first time experiencing that, right? And I heard him say it, popped a little boner. I was like, doing, and I was like, what the hell? You can do that on Twitch.television? This is insane.
You could give boners on the internet?
Yeah, and I was flabbergasted. And at that point, I got hooked into the niche of VTubing. It was coming across somebody letting me throw things at them and somebody giving me a boner, and then it just was all downhill from there.
Yeah, then now look at you. Now look at what you've become, you fucking little degenerate freak. But in you. Don't tell about hot tubs category. Okay, I wanna complain about hot tubs category. Before we go to ad break, I want to complain about this fallacy argument that is constantly fucking spewed out. Do you know what percentage of streamers on this platform are in the hot tub category?
Probably 2%.
It's 0.1%. 0.1% of the platform. Do you know what total viewership, when you combine all viewership on the website versus the hot tub category, do you know what total percentage viewership is?
5%?
0.12%! It is
Holy shit.
nothing! Nobody watches the hot tub category, but it's the only category dumb motherfuckers talk about because they want a fucking, like, a sacred cow. They want an idol, an effigy to burn. Nobody watches this shit. Nobody cares. No one, The top streamer in the category gets like 1,000 viewers maximum. Nobody gives a shit about hot tubs. Stop complaining about it. Stop complaining about some random screenshot you saw of someone doing something against TOS in a category nobody fucking watches. Who gives a fuck?
Arthur, that's how propaganda works. If you want to demonize somebody, like, for example, women, what you could do is you could show a woman misbehaving on Twitch.television and then put this in the mind of the viewer so that the viewer thinks that all women are bad.
Because it's like the other bit of propaganda that drives me crazy too. It's like the Twitch hates VTubers. They're always banning VTubers all the time. Twitch is biased against VTubers, and yet there is a fucking Twitter account that tracks every single temporary and permanent ban for every single partnered streamer.
I thought about this too.
90% of all bans
95%
are facecam streamers.
Face people, yeah.
Yeah, and the reason people are like, hey, they're so mean to VTubers is because you motherfuckers don't watch facecam streamers. You don't. You don't know how often they're banned because you don't know anything about their universe. You see one singular ban of a VTuber every like 5 months, and you have a little fucking childish meltdown because you don't know anything outside of your bubble. It's unheard of that one singular person would get banned for doing something that was very clearly against TOS, like, I don't know, suicidal ideations on stream while being extremely intoxicated. Crazy that would happen. Like, I just could, it drives me insane. It actually drives me crazy.
Arthur, it's not about the truth.
No, it's about narrative. It's about always being a victim all the time.
It's about narrative. It's not the truth.
We need
That's
to
how
hate the
propaganda
VR chat.
works, Arthur.
Yeah, exactly. The next one will be the VR chat people. Next, it'll be anyone in VR chat. Oh, they're just having sex. They're just having sex in VR chat. They're having sex.
Leave the VR chat people alone. Those are my sluts, man. I like them. I fucking love the VR chat people. They're so sweet. You leave those fuckers alone.
They're just little guys. They're just out here shaking their butts.
You leave the VR chat people alone.
Oh my god. Also, Patty, don't you be mean to me. I'm cross chat screaming right now. Patty, don't you be mean to me. Arthur angry about something that's crazy. Jesus Christ. Why does everyone hate me and wish I was dead?
I don't know.
Man. All right, chat. We got to go on ad break, but we'll be right back with these words from our sponsors, and we will continue with the questioning. We will talk about many different things. He's gonna
stick his fingers in my butthole. He's gonna stick his finger in my butthole. He's gonna stick his finger in my butthole. He's gonna stick his finger in my butthole.
I'm not.
It's called positive manifestation, Arthur. Look it up. At least your wiener wasn't out.
This time, at least. Don't stare at me. What? He's cleaning my shoes.
Yeah, they're dirty.
Yeah, they're messy.
I'm licking them off.
How is the chicken tender, Timothy? It's good. It's good. Yeah. Let's go for let's go for more sauce. Actually, let's go. I'm gonna go a little bit of torture next.
I'm gonna get a big scoop. Wow. Oh, it's so good. I was actually a little bit inspired by queso from this one. I like queso a lot. And he said like his favorite fucking meal is like ramen noodles with half a bottle of Cholula sauce in there.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's pretty good.
I'm aware.
I feel like I've got to have like real ramen at some point. I don't think I've ever really truly had real ramen.
Oh, I had real ramen one time. It was nice.
Yeah, everything's always been microwavable garbage.
I've also like made my own noodles one time and made my own soup stock and made my own ramen. That was cool.
Ooh. Look at you. Fancy little guy. Fancy little dude. Actually doing good work over here.
That's me. Keep praising me. I'm only at half mast. I want to get hard, Arthur. Keep going.
You have such supple and smooth wrists.
Okay, I'll take that.
The curvature of your earlobes are sublime.
I'll take that too.
I like the way the webbings between your little toesies go.
Will you lick it? Will you stick your tongue in between the webbings?
I will get a you know the Baldo? Like imagine like a Baldo but for your tongue.
I have no idea what the Baldo is.
You know what a Baldo is? Hold on, I gotta send
Baldo?
I gotta send Skella the Baldo.
What's the Baldo?
Baldo sex toy. Here we go. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go.
What is this?
So that's the Baldo, right?
Okay. Where is it?
It's loading. It's loading in. Wait, give it a second.
This is a big file. Big balls. What the fuck?
You know, the Baldo.
Why?
So you can double pleasure your partner.
You can stick your nuts in their ass?
Yeah, yes, you stick your nuts in their ass.
I've seen people stick their nuts in asses before, but like, why do you need a dildo for that? Why can't you just stick your nuts in the ass like a normal person?
Are you afraid? Were you afraid of wearing the Baldo?
No.
Put on the Baldo. We got 15 underneath the table here.
Arthur, my nuts are so tiny.
We've got extra smalls for you, just for you, baby girl. The micro Baldo.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a fucking micro Baldo. I have tiny little nuts.
Just small
and a normal sized penis.
Flat nuts. That's good aesthetic though. I think small nuts, normal wiener is actually like pretty solid aesthetic. I'm not a big fat nuts kind of guy.
I gotta be in the nude. I gotta be in the mood for big fat slimy nuts.
How would nuts get slimy? Explain this to me.
Sometimes they get sweaty.
What?
You know? Yeah, big slappers, you know?
Is there something wrong with me? My nuts barely sweat.
I don't know. I don't know. It's probably like a biology thing.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe there's something wrong with me. Maybe I'm just like broken. I bet you it's all the heavy metals that from the air fryer that turned me autistic. Probably another side effect of that.
I love autism.
God, I love heavy metal autism. I love my detoxes that my mama would put me through, where she would dunk me in in a vat of green glop and rub Epsom salt bars on my head.
I prefer the bleach detoxes where they deworm me. Are you familiar with those?
No, I am not familiar with. With the big worms.
Yeah. So that's part of like the abusive parent that thinks autism is the devil type shit.
Yeah, they think that it's a curable disease because they have the secret information that the doctors don't want to tell you. Yeah.
So they do bleach enemas, and then when the child's asshole fucking falls out, they think that is worms.
What? So they like pull the child's asshole out, thinking it's a giant worm.
So they put bleach in there, and then pieces come out, and they think it's worms.
Oh, so like their body is actually falling apart, like they're literally dying, and they think that they're doing something good. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, it's a crossover. Oh no. Yeah, anti-vaxxers are the same people. It's like they also are usually conspiracy theorists. They think that the government is in on it in some way.
Yeah,
every government, not just one government. Like. Because you would think that some government somewhere in the world would be quote unquote telling the truth. It's very weird that all governments are in on it.
I think it's somebody talked to me about this, about like conspiracy theories. So my dad's a huge conspiracy theorist. My both of my dads actually. Like I have listened to many a drunken rant from my father. Talking about the towers, talking about many things I can't say on stream. And I think it's a desire to feel special, one, because you can see through the lies, right? Because it's really obvious to tell that the government's lying, but to be able to conceptualize how and why and the specifics, that takes work. It's a lot easier to just listen to Alex Jones and then he'll be like, and then you just go, but like you don't really know what he's saying, so you kind of just say what he said. But it's
rather than trying to actually find the ways the government's lying, like for example, defending and backing up Chevron, one of the biggest oil manufacturers in the world, who has committed numerous genocides, hired out death squads to kill people in South America in order to steal oil.
Coca-Cola.
Like these are like things that are actually advantageous to them. Like that's one of the crazy things I think about a lot of conspiracy theories is that a lot of them don't have any advantage for the government. Like there's no real advantage to like keeping the ice wall secret or the hollow earth or the Nazi Mars like colony or like just all this shit, right? Like the faked moon landing. None of these things actually have real value to keep hidden by the government. But those are the ones people believe in, and not the fact that Flint, Michigan was completely decimated by lead in the pipes, and that the government didn't want to do anything because it was financially unfeasible for them to replace all the piping. Yeah. Right, like those are real real conspiracies, like the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. by the CIA, right? Like there was an actual reason behind these things that can very clearly be shown via evidence and via the personal interests of the people in charge at the time. But no, it's fucking odd. The chemtrails causing autism. That's because they think it's funny.
Yeah, and I think once you have these like outlandish beliefs, I think there's a part of people, like even though it was hardcore conspiracy people, I think they have this thing inside them. I'm gonna call it "spank me daddy" syndrome. Where like normally when you say some odd stupid shit, like your parent will be like, "What the fuck are you talking about? What's wrong with you?" Right? But then as you transfer into adulthood, you don't have anybody to spank you anymore. And you're kind of looking for it, right? So you keep saying more and more and more outlandish and insane shit, hoping that somebody will spank you and hoping that somebody will stop you from saying that. But that's only like a part of your psyche. Like it's only like, that's sort of like a deep rooted thing, I think that a lot of people have spank me daddy syndrome, where they just say stupid outlandish shit just to invoke a reaction.
You think that's it? You think it's not? Because I feel like it's more just the feeling of wanting.
I think it's a factor.
These are usually very unintelligent people who feel very insecure about their lack of intelligence. And they create these narratives, or they join in these groups in order to feel like they are better than the people they know internally are better than them. Or at least that they think, right? That's how they perceive it. Like, just because someone's smarter than someone else doesn't make them a better person.
Well, there's definitely tribalism. That tribalism is a huge factor in it, right? That's how you stay in the pipeline, right? You get in the pipeline because usually from like a reasonable grievance point, right? You stay in the pipeline because of tribalism, and then first movers bias, right? So like you get one side of the story, that's first movers bias. You stick with that side of the story, and then it takes an overwhelming amount of evidence for you to even be able to get out of that. And the best way to detox from it is to like just get people to stop looking at it altogether, because then their brains will like naturally purge that ooze out of it. But that's why fucking propagandists always go with the most intense, stimulating shit possible. Nazis on the moon, making sex with aliens to protect the pedophilic elite, you know, type of shit like that. Just the most insane, outlandish shit possible to keep you watching, to keep you in the pipeline as long as possible.
Yeah, and social media, I think, has been one of the worst, because these fringe groups have always existed, right? But they were always extremely small. But social media and the ubiquity of it has allowed these people to spread their messages and spread their conspiracies far and wide, and just indoctrinate more and more and more people into it. Where these people, a lot of people who believe in conspiracies nowadays would just be kind of like miserable people who worked like a 9-to-5 job at like a McDonald's.
I had a meth uncle who one time, so he would listen to like the most insane batshit conspiracy theories, right? Yeah. I'd hear them playing on his television when he was downstairs, and I'd be like, what the fuck? And one time he came up raving and manic about how Yellowstone National Park was going to explode and how we need to escape the country, which I'm sure there's probably a grain of truth to the Yellowstone stuff.
Yeah,
like,
there is risk of Yellowstone exploding at some point. Yeah,
but like fuck it, what the fuck am I gonna do about it?
Yeah, nobody could.
That shit explodes. It explodes. Fuck it. Does it even matter? That's like saying that, like, you know, tornadoes can happen. Of course they can.
Yeah, we can't. We need to live in a bunker 24/7 because a tornado could hit. Yeah, that's the same logic. Yeah. Provides answers for why your life sucks so much. It doesn't involve too much critical thinking and reason. Yeah, basically. Yep. Nope. You're right. It's very frustrating, but like, what is the fix, right? Like, I think that's one of the biggest issues with this question is like how do you fix it? You can't just shut down social media. You can't get rid of all this shit. People are so ingrained and addicted and obsessed.
I think
with
we
it.
should storm the Capitol.
Oh, again?
Yeah, do it again.
How much funnier,
I think we should just do it every year.
How much
Let's
funnier
turn it
would
into
it be
a holiday
if like TikTok, because TikTok's getting banned in like under a month, right? I think it's in January that the banning starts.
I genuinely don't think it's gonna happen.
I'm hopeful. I'm gonna be real. I'm hopeful because I think TikTok is one of the worst social medias that has ever been created. It is the amount of social degradation that has come from TikTok. The lowest dregs of society have found places on TikTok to basically enable the worst behaviors.
Sniff, sniff.
That's true.
It smells like bitch in here, more so than usual. Oh, Skella is here.
Oh yeah, you say that in my fucking face, you fucking bitch.
All right. Now I would give you some pushback because I am deeply ingrained on TikTok. That's my brain rot at night. Okay.
Oh God.
And I'm gonna give you a little bit of pushback. Yes, there's a bunch of fucking dog shit on TikTok, but also a lot of grassroots movements have been able to find huge amounts of success because of TikTok. Because people looking to support TikTok kind of like does some weird wizard shit where it reads your brain a little bit, and you can influence it by scrolling quicker when you don't like something and not scrolling when you like something.
Oh, okay.
So it has a really smart algorithm. So if you're like, say, like looking for like, you know, you're looking for like anti-government sentiment, and you're a right-winger, it will show you right-wing anti-government sentiment. But if you're looking for like left-wing anti-government sentiment, it will also show you that. It'll show you whatever you kind of agree with, and it'll show you more of it. And that can be very dangerous for a formative mind, like because like I would probably like because like I had suicidal ideation when I was younger, right? So like if you put me on like one of these fucking algorithms nowadays, like it would show me nothing but fucking doom and gloom, and I would probably want to kill myself even more. But like I have successfully influenced my TikTok into showing me mostly femboys and funny content. That is the majority of what it shows me, and I had to work hard to get my algorithm to do that. So I would say, yeah, there's definitely some huge negatives to it, but I think what's going to happen is that TikTok is going to divest. They're going to have a shell company purchase it so they can still operate in the US if Trump doesn't shut it down, because I don't know if you know this, Trump has been signaling publicly that he wants to keep TikTok because he has it in his brain that it won him the election.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, see, here's the thing. I never trust anything he says because he flip-flops on his idea. Like, literally the last person who talked to him is whatever he believes. So I don't believe any statements that he makes until he makes an action, basically. Until he signs an executive order, I don't believe fucking shit he says.
But yeah.
But so here's the question though. Like, I mean, I feel like such an old boomer saying this, but like, with the demographic of TikTok being slanted so young, don't you think that it's almost a danger that algorithm being the way it is? I
think TikTok is why Luigi's support is so big.
Yeah.
Unironically. I remember when the Luigi thing happened, you should have seen the number of people supporting him on TikTok. It was insane how the numbers lefties were polling supporting Luigi on TikTok was absolutely bonkers. So I think it can have a positive effect, but it also can have a negative effect.
The only anti-Luigi sentiment I've seen has been from paid-off news media and boomers who watch the paid-off news media who get indoctrinated by it. Those are the literal only categories of people. And I guess like grifters who are trying to like do like the against the popular movement thing and capture that market. Like those are the only groups that I've seen who are not at least like at the very lowest point. Oh, I completely understand why he did it, and healthcare is evil. Right? That is the minimum level.
50,000
right
dead
there.
people annually.
Yep, annually, and the most profitable health insurance company in human history. Not just human fucking history. Never before. And then they tried to push that, he was actually a good guy and he was trying to fix the system. It's like, brother, he's been in charge of the company for years and they keep getting racking up profits and killing people.
Here's what you do. Here's what you do. You take something that other countries have for free, you paywall it, and then you introduce artificial scarcity so that you can make more money, and then you just ramp up the artificial scarcity over time so you can make more money.
Yeah, he was planning to fix it. Okay, in what fucking century? Yeah, exactly. You aren't that old, Arthur. 50 years old isn't that bad. The old investigator ourselves didn't find anything wrong. Yeah, and all the executives are like, you was a family man, you little guy.
This little guy.
Mass denial of healthcare claims is one way to fix it, I guess. Yeah. Fixing it like a boxing match. Yep. That's the misery of the system, chat. I can't believe, what the fuck? We're supposed to be asking questions. We just fell into another Arthur Abbott topic. We just fell into another fucking...
Ask me questions, bitch.
Corporation bad. Okay. How often do you want to smash me in the head with a brick, and how do you hold yourself back from doing it?
I don't... Surprise, Arthur. I'm going to surprise you with something. I don't usually want to kill my friends. I usually want to support and love them.
Huh.
That might surprise you. My enemies, sure. My friends, no.
Who is your okay? You know what? This is a kind of interesting question. Who is your biggest enemy who has been taken down by the system? Could someone you can talk, because we can't really ever as content creators we can't really talk about the person.
In VTubing or outside of VTubing?
We can do both. We can do both because we can't really talk about our enemies within VTubing because they're
Who's
still
my biggest enemy? Every time I see Andrew Tate suffer, it brings me tremendous joy.
Oh God, yes.
Whenever I see bad things happen to Tate, it puts a big smile on my face.
I loved the last thing earlier this week where he had his bank accounts seized and bled of all their money by the UK government after it's being like, I'm not paying my taxes, come and get it. Well, they came and get it.
I think he's one of my favorites. I'm gonna really like watching Mr. Squints at You Man suffer. When Tucker finally starts to have bad things happen in his life, I will enjoy that. When I think you'll be able to guess who I will enjoy watching suffer. Okay, there's a lot of people out inside of VTubing. Funniest one so far was probably a Lich King.
That one. I had been waiting for that one since day one of starting VTubing.
That one was pretty funny.
I knew what a piece of shit that guy. Oh, everyone knew. Because here's the thing: is everybody knew. I mean, I'll just fucking say his name, Poppy. Everybody knew what a piece of shit Poppy was.
P-A-P-I, Pappy the Lich King.
Yeah, Poppy.
Not to be confused with Poppy Corn, the very cool bird boy.
Yeah, Poppy Fubar was, or Poppy the Lich King was one of the biggest disingenuous, slimy Hollywood snakes in all of VTubing. Everybody knew about it, but nobody could say it because he was too interconnected with too many large creators who would all default knee-jerk defend him. And he could. The thing with people like that is they're because they're snaky weirdos. They will often try to, if you come out against them, damage your reputation with the contacts that they have. They'll talk shit about you to other people, which can hurt your ability to network. So you have to be careful about those people until they get their comeuppance, until everyone else realizes what they are. Until it's not just a known secret, like God,
I hate having precognition, man. I hate having precognition. It's the worst.
One of the biggest schizo grifters ever. Yeah. And it turned out, honestly, he was worse than any of us expected. I knew what I knew of him was that he would throw anyone under the bus for a crumb of Twitter clout. He would anytime a cancellation happened, it doesn't matter if they were his friend or not, he would immediately jump on board and kick them while they were down. Especially in situations where it was very murky and gray, and the person had made a full apology for whatever it was. He would repeatedly kick them in the gut because it would make him look better to people on Twitter. And then up to the point where he would attack people who he spent real life time with in person, actually went on vacations with, knew in person, knew their character, but he didn't care because he didn't care about anybody. He was only in it for money. And then, it turned out he was abusive. He was a creep. He was also a right-wing grifter too. He was an actual outright racist and transphobe, and he would in private talk about how he convinced those F-slur furries to buy him things.
I didn't know that one.
Oh yeah, no, he bragged about how furries bought him his expensive computer monitor when his other one broke, and that he hated them. Yeah, he was the worst. He was the worst of the worst of the worst, and it is good to see people like that. Because here's the reality. The reality is that people like that don't survive. They don't. They don't make it. They do not survive. They will not survive. They will always find their way into the garbage chute eventually because they will eventually reveal themselves to people, and it'll become too much, and people will go public. Or more crazy people than them will use them as a stepping stone by destroying them for their personal career.
I remember watching his stream, and he is very loud, and it just was giving me a very bad vibe with his stream. and then he was constantly making like not funny jokes at all, and then playing like applause and claps and laughter sound effects, right? Complete with audiences popping up. And I was just like, this is not fun.
No.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
His content was literally big, loud noise, funny laugh. It was the lowest common denominator on top of it. It was bad. I mean, think of someone else, or wasn't he a furry himself? He claimed to be a furry. Yeah, he at one point shifted into like a furry design. He did that old Vtuber thing where they constantly rebrand and change what they do over and over and over again to try to like appeal to new crowds. Do that.
Yeah, I didn't like that guy.
No, he kind of
There's
sucks.
some other ones, but they're still active. I'm waiting for the corpses to.
Yeah, the corpse to
show
fall.
up.
Yeah. No, there's some on my list too. Yeah, they'll.
No, I have a
time will
strict
come.
rule, Arthur. I have a strict rule, and sometimes I break my rules because I'm a little devious bitch.
Yeah.
And my rule is I don't talk shit. Like, even when I really hate somebody, unless I'm forced to talk shit, I really, 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 really try to not talk shit. The only time I really talk shit is when somebody's extremely disconnected from me and does something extremely shitty. Then I might talk shit. But like other than that, I try so hard to never talk shit about any
fans.
VTubers.
Yeah, no, I'm the same. Like, I try not to. I think that it's unprofessional and rude to be like, criticism is one thing, like valid criticism, not like, wow, this guy sucks. No, like, hey, I think this guy could do like, they could improve this or that. Like that's not objective criticism is perfectly fine, but I absolutely am in agreement of like just being catty and shitty to people is not the way to go at all. It's the only time.
Now, speaking of being catty and shitty, how do you feel about 83-year-old politicians that wander away from Congress and then end up in a nursing home?
Oh,
how do you feel about those people?
Oh God! And then mysteriously, no one connected to them or within the party reported it for 6 fucking months. So weird, so bizarre how that happens. Guess it was just an oopsie, just a big mistake on their part.
What happened? There was a U.S. politician who was literally a congressperson who was in charge of where the money went. That was their job, was the money person. And this person with this incredibly important role within the Republican Party just disappeared one day and was found with dementia in a dementia care center. Still an active congressperson. With dementia.
Yep, and they didn't. And they didn't tell anybody because they didn't want the seat to be revoted for. They didn't want a new person in the seat. Isn't that great? I love politics. That's so cool. That's so badass, actually.
It's literally fucking weekends at Bernie's. It's weekends at Bernie's. It's just the soul left, but the corpse is still there. It's like it's the soul left a long time ago, and this is just this husk going. And they're like, no, it's still alive. It's still alive. Put a pen in its hand. Put a pen in its hand. It knows the signature, kind of. Yeah.
I have a very important question.
Father's jewel. My jewel. Don't touch it. Don't touch my jewel.
So I have a very important question that was asked that is going to be relevant in a second, I think.
Yes.
Have you ever considered playing Goddess of Victory Nikkei?
I'm gay, Arthur. If there was a male version with bulges, fuck yeah. Dude, jiggly wiggly bulges. That would be awesome. I would goon to that so fucking
So you're
hard.
you're saying no because of segs.
I wouldn't like. Here's the thing. Like, I could probably come to Nikkei, right? But like, I don't know. I've been given straight porn like that before, and I'm like, I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to work the wiener overtime to make this one work. But I guess we can get it to go. You know, I'm like, it's like a fucking mower. You know, when you're starting a mower and you gotta just like
You gotta
I
really
might
crank
flood
it.
the mower. But like it's not even porn. Liar. You're lying to yourself.
It's not even porn. Everyone I know who plays the K is gay. No, that's not true. That is not true. Spider cranks his hog. DJ cranks his hog. Sui cranks his hog. Callie cranks his hog. Spider is gay as fuck. DJ's gay. DJ's a slur.
I'm like 90% gay.
No,
I mean, I'm gayer than these people.
the K is not XCOM. No. K is not. No, it is not fucking XCOM. No, it's not even close. It is basically, for all intents and purposes, a fucking auto battler where you just it's just duck out of cover and fire a gun over and over again.
Yeah.
There's no.
If it had jiggly bulges, I would play it.
And then, alternate unrelated question: have you considered playing Fire Emblem Phyrexia 776?
Fuck no.
I don't fucking know what that even is. I don't even know. I've never seen gameplay of that Fire Emblem game, so I don't know. It's an on-rails shooters, but without the rails.
So it's a shooter.
I knew it when I see it. Whoever the judge was, I can't remember. Yeah, I don't know. They keep trying to get me to play it. They keep trying to get me to play it over and over and over again. And
You're straight enough. You talk to women.
yeah, I do fuck women. Yeah, that's true. But like,
I said talk to.
oh, I thought you said talk. Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
when have you ever
wait.
fucked a woman?
Hold on. Wait. Why would you need to be straight to talk to women?
I'm kidding. I talked to like 2 women.
Actual catty gay doesn't want to be around women.
No, I like 2 women. Okay.
2?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the other ones, huh?
Nothing. I'm just scared.
What do you think they're gonna do to you? They're gonna
They're
pull
gonna
your.
think
They're
they're
just gonna
gonna
pull on
think
your
I want
penis really
sex.
hard. They're gonna pull the tip until it pops
They're
off.
gonna think I want sex and they're gonna spit on me.
That's not how women work. That's not. I talk to Skella. I talk to a lot of women. They don't do that. They don't.
No, the truth is like there's a few women that I really like in VTubing, but the women that I really like in VTubing are way out of my league. Like they're extremely popular VTubers, and there just aren't that many women around my size that I really like. Like I really like Aerith. You know Aerith. I love Aerith.
Yeah, Aerith's great.
But like I just don't know that many women.
I hung out with Aerith on Crimbus. We had me and Aerith and it was a DJ and Callie and Sui and we had a grand old time all together. And Fubi. We all had a grand old time hanging out, having a good time. And Tomo and who else? Who else was there? Who else was there? I feel like there were a couple other people who did Snorlax stop by? I can't remember if Snorlax stopped by for that. All right, Eartha, you couldn't even say Aerith's name properly. 'Cause it's a dumb name! No, I said Callie. Listen, everyone's name should be something that I specifically can say when I look at it, and I don't have to think about pronunciation at all. Everyone, change your name for my benefit, actually.
Do you have dyslexia?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Have you been tested?
I don't have dyslexia. I just
sure?
read fast, and I don't look closely at letters.
Are you sure? Have you ever been tested?
No, I haven't.
Maybe you should get tested.
No, I don't have dyslexia.
Well, if you don't have it, then just get tested, and then you can be like, look, I don't have it. Smile.
You cannot pronounce 90% of words, Arthur. Listen! I think he may have dyslexia or whatever it's called, but not dyslexia. Oh, dysilia? Wait, I don't know. I don't even know what that is.
You just did it. You literally just did it.
What?
What?
Dysalia? Dysalia. I don't know what that is.
I'm dyslexic, Arthur.
You do be buffering half the time you speak, not gonna lie. There's nothing wrong with being dyslexic. I'm dyslexic. Your tongue gets tangled. No, it's not true. I guess this will be right there now.
Arthur, post in response. Like, this is psychological warfare. We need to post this in defense. Okay. Hold on. This is big enough for chat. This is too big for chat, probably. Yeah, it's way too big for chat.
No, we're not posting that. No, I don't want. Why would you think I would want to post that? Why
It's
is
defense.
that the thing?
This is warfare.
This is not. No, you're just embarrassing me more. This is more warfare against me. This is a chemical attack against our own base. You're putting a fucking spike, a rail spike through the mushroom, the mustard gas cans.
I wrote a giant fan fiction of Arthur.
Oh my god!
I'm proud of it.
The 6 slick chic 12 times fast. The 6 slick chic. 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 I did it.
Where? The 6th sick. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I hate that one. Ooh, that's fucked up. The 6th. Ooh, that's fucked up. You're a demon for that. Ooh, 6. Oh yeah. The 6th sick chic. 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 I hate that. I hate that. I got it, but like I hate that.
Oh,
if two witches watch two watches, which oh god, your
You can do it, you can do it, you can do it.
emote. Your 7T emote threw me up. If two witches watch two watches, which witch would watch which? I'm sorry, I see which dog, but like it's a cat, so my brain just goes dog. Watch which watch. Because like the microphone looks like a dog nose when it's tiny. So then,
Oh, okay. Wait, let me see. If two witches watch two watches, which witch would watch which watch?
Yeah, you did pretty good.
Yeah, I got it.
Here,
I can say the words good. Betty
I can
Butter
say it if
bought
I
some
don't.
butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If put it in the batter, we'll make it batter bitter. But the bit of better butter will make my batter better.
Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said, this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better. Can you say unique New York?
Unique New York.
Say it 10 times fast.
Unique New York. Unique New York. No! Unique New York.
Favorite.
Unique New York. Unique New York. No!
It's so good.
Yibbity skibbity yibbity skibbity hibbity 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 hibbity.
Yibbity skibbity yibbity hibbity skibbity Fortnite.
Hey Arthur, Zentan fell asleep in VC again. Can you go to my Discord in general and post the boy toy sticker? I don't even know what the boy toy sticker. I don't know what this bit is you've created. I'm not part of this bit. Oh, I just pulled up a bunch of tits and boobs. Okay. Okay, wait. Okay, I posted it. There we go. Okay, I did it.
I'm gonna send you something horrible.
Oh, God.
So some of my friends are obsessed with the chud word. And
Why?
I don't know.
Chud
I
word?
hate chud.
It
I hate
sucks,
chud
yeah.
posting.
Oh,
I sent you a chud meme.
Do GIFs work in VTube Studio? Let's find out.
They do.
There it is. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that a lot, actually. I don't like that at all. That sucks. That fucking
I
sucks.
agree. I agree. I fucking hate chud posting.
Why would you take something as pure and wonderful as the boy
kisser and then turn it into a chud
and ruin it?
It's true.
Oh.
Bud Jack and Chud Jack.
I'm deleting this. I'm killing this. I don't want this anymore. I don't want this around me.
I have a friend named Ina,
hate.
and Ina said recently a phrase I can't get out of my head. Ina said fucking Mama Chud and the Chudlings, and I just can't get that out of my fucking head.
Why is
Anyways,
everyone,
don't you have more questions for me?
insulting me? Everyone's just insulting me. I post the fucking image like DJ wanted me to. Everyone's just fucking adding me, loser, dork ass. What the fuck?
So mean.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, I have more questions for you. So YouTube, Skella, you have an extremely successful YouTube channel in the Vtuber.
It would be more successful if I wasn't lazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's supposed to be daily uploads. I haven't uploaded in like a week.
Oh. Not enough cum jokes. Not enough sex,
no, I have a
sex
backlog
thumbnails.
of cum jokes. That's the fucked up part. I have
Wait,
a
you
backlog.
Too many?
I have like 7 hours of cum joke footage to go through at a minimum. I have a backlog of fucking material, and it's good material too.
Well, why don't you do it?
Ah!
Why don't you do it, little guy, huh?
Because I'm not in the mood.
No,
No, the real answer why I haven't been doing it is because we've been partner pushing, and like I've been really grinding it out on the stream, and I have a bad time with like trying to balance out my work-life balance between streaming and YouTubing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll do it for you if you send it to me. I'm sorry, Azzy. I can't do that.
Why? Bro,
because I will not offshore it.
My two of my viewers have both Evil and Lost have both offered to help me with editing because I want. So my theorem of how my content would be best suited for YouTube is doing what the big face cam streamers do. Because for some reason, no one in the VTubing sphere does this. Everyone does edited clips. Everyone does clip compilations. Everyone does full VODs of like gameplay. Everyone does shorts, right? Those are the things you see from VTubers, but you don't see like what every other major streamer does, segmented content videos pulled from streams about topics. Like you don't see stuff like, you know, like how Asmin or Hassan or Atrioc or hell, even XQC to an extent. I mean, XQC's content is complete slop. There's nothing actually there, but like, you know, like they just segmenting like like them talking about like a news story or you know, like talking about a concept from a video. Just a long form discussion about something that goes for 8 to 20 to 30 minutes. I think that those, like that, personally, for me at least, that's what I want to try to get out there, because that's what people seem to like from me.
I'm the Joe Rogan of homosexual VTubers.
What does that mean?
It's the truth.
What does that mean?
It's the truth. I invite people on my show. I ask them weird questions. I say wild shit. My personality's kind of bland. And other people carry me.
That's so mean.
And I have weird looking nipples.
You don't have weird looking nipples.
Ah.
I feel like I've seen your avatar's nipples and they're normal nipples. I have weird nipples than you.
My avatar?
Yeah, look at my weird nipples. Look at my weird nipples, huh? Look at my weird
Neither
nipples.
of my avatars have nipples. Okay?
Give him a little
exposed
suck.
nipples.
Give him a little suck.
He smells.
I don't smell.
That burger's been digesting more. I can smell it.
Oh my god. It's so weird because there's a lot of React streamers that could cut their VODs like that, but don't. Yeah. Though absolutely. With me, it was a matter of I just didn't have the time because I had. Oh yeah, for those who might not know, because I know there's some people here who haven't been around the last couple of days. I got fired 2 days before Christmas.
Let's go.
I was, I was a full-time, I had a full-time job for the last 2 years, and I've been full-time streaming at the same time. And 2 days before Christmas, they fired me for asking for a raise, refusing to have further responsibilities put on me without a significant pay increase.
You know, I looked into that. They wouldn't have been able to fire you if you had advocated for a raise for multiple people.
Oh yeah.
If you had advocated for a raise for multiple people, it would have gone into like union law territory, and they couldn't have fired you for that. But because you only advocated for yourself, they technically can fire you for that, because they can fire you for fucking anything.
I mean, are you sure it's not a matter of like we're not talking about in the realm of what's the word I'm looking for? Of just you know, because I live in a state that has like you can just fire people for any reason.
So at will employment and at will state, you can be fired for any reason unless that reason crosses into violating federal law. So for example, firing a woman because she's pregnant is illegal. Firing somebody because they're black is illegal. Firing somebody based on discrimination, like autism or something like that, can be illegal. Any civil rights violation can be illegal. But if it's like firing somebody because they have purple shoes, that's not protected. You could technically fucking do that. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, because one of the things they actually cited my other job. They're like, well, you have other jobs and you want to prioritize, and like that was one of the things they cited. And then the last thing that they fired me for was being obstinate about overtime being forced upon me without any way for me to say no. Like, specifically, I think the moment they decided to fire me was the last episode of Hot Tendie Talk, the first episode. I was messaged by my boss and told, hey, we need you to stay an extra hour on Friday. And I was like, I have something planned for today. I can't. You could ask me, or is there any way we can like work around this? And he's like, no. Oh, no, he didn't say no. He sent me a chat GPT response.
He chat GPT'd it?
Yeah, I know it was chat GPT because his text, he would have like, he would just put things in single paragraph, little capitalization, his punctuation was off, and then suddenly it was perfect capitalization, perfect punctuation, in different brackets. Yeah, he literally sent me a chat GPT response to that.
Oh my god.
Yep. So, and then that's the moment that they decided to fire me. This dude, by the way,
I can't believe this
dude was also like a far right like Trumper too. Like he was like I literally the one conversation I'd ever had with him in person, he talked about how much he loved Trump and how kids these days don't have any like gumption to work. Like he's one of those guys.
Crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, I got fired. So I didn't used to have time. Now I have a lot more time, but now I want to focus on my time on streaming. I just kind of want to stream. I kind of want to just do this. I want to just do this full time as the thing that I do. But I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to edit, and I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I can even put myself through.
It's easy.
I know a lot of people have offered to help me, like learn how to do editing, but
it's easy.
I really should learn how to do some editing for myself. But currently I have a couple people who are helping out, and we're gonna try to, because of the editing style that I'm looking for.
I could walk your ass. I could sit your ass down and walk you step by step through an edit. It would take 1 hour out of your life, and you'd know how to edit. I'm just saying.
Maybe, because yeah, that's the thing. I really need to start on YouTube, and so that's the question I had for you about YouTube. How important do you think YouTube is to Twitch growth in the current climate?
Now I would
This is an interesting question because I feel like you have a lot of data on the back end as someone who has a relatively successful YouTube channel of like how many people come in from YouTube, and how many people? Here's the real question: how many people really stay after finding you from YouTube?
Now here's the thing, Arthur. Okay, let's go. Let's break down YouTube. All right. So let's go over first off the finances of YouTube. If you make 1,000 views, how much does YouTube pay you, Arthur?
$3.
Roughly $1. Actually,
Wait, it's less.
It's roughly $1 per 1,000 views.
Really? I thought it was $3 a 1,000.
It can be,
man.
it can be more, it can be less. It depends on your AdSense and your category and all that, right? But it's roughly $1. That's how I break it down, right? So whenever you see a grifter making a video about like some bullshit, you want to get under his skin, write a comment that says, "Hey dude, I hope you enjoy that $37." Just do that. Just get in their head. Get in their fucking head. Ruin their life. But anyways, no, it's roughly $1. And if you pull in like over 100,000 views a month, which my channel does, I get about $100. And it's a nice little supplementary income. It helps. But the real benefit is the stream, right? Getting people to convert over. Now you can do community posts and you get a decent conversion rate from community posts. Also, I post my link in the comments of every single video. And I get a lot of people coming in. I could break it down from my metrics, but basically I had 1 month where I stopped growing, right? And I always said to myself, like, I'm just going to keep growing. I don't need YouTube. I can just do this all off of YouTube. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I refuse. I don't need it, right?
Yeah.
And then I had a problem, right? I made too many friends. I made too many friends and I couldn't fit any more fucking friends in my head, and I was getting stressed out and I was losing my ability to network. And because I was losing my ability to network, I lost my ability to grow my Twitch, and I stagnated for a month, and I got really, really mad. And then, so like, I knew how to make YouTube successful from the past. I had, in the past, made video edits on stuff, and some of those videos got like tons of views, and I like had the skills. They were dormant skills. They were like old skills, dusty ass skills from 2011. And I was like, I refuse. I won't do that to myself.
I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to the mines.
I remember the comments and how cringe they were. I remember how they get under my skin. I remember all of it. I remember why I quit in the first place.
You read YouTube comments?
I used to.
You were a fool.
I used to get major brainworms when I was younger. When I was like 18, I used to get major brainworms because of YouTube and analytics and all that shit, right? And I didn't want to do that to myself again, you know? So like for over 2 years, I struggled without any YouTube support, and I made a respectable audience, right? And then I had that bad month, and I said to myself,
no more, no more. I don't care anymore. I will win this game at any cost.
Oh God.
And then when I had that, I spoke with 2 editors. I spoke with Femi. Femi runs the Femboy Clip channel. You've probably seen some of Femi's videos if you ever watch Femboy VTuber content. I spoke with Femi, and I spoke with another VTuber about how to make a successful channel, and they told me the secret to success, which was tags, hashtags in the description. Not tags themselves. Tags themselves do nothing, but hashtags in the description teach the algorithm how to serve people. So basically, here's how the algorithm works, right? You ever watch let's say a Terraria video, right? And now your fucking feed's flooded with Terraria? That's because the algorithm serves you content similar to content that you've absorbed, right? So all people have to do is click one fucking video from you. And if the algorithm knows where to serve this video, it'll continue to shovel that video out. So if you hit a niche and you can successfully hit this niche, then the algorithm will just keep fucking shoveling it out to the same audience, right? So unfortunately, I've pretty much hit my niche. Like, I've hit my market cap. YouTube knows exactly how many people to shovel my shit out to. And if I can make a really sexy thumbnail, I can break outside of my niche into the normie category. But like, I need a fire fucking thumbnail to do that. Because the content does matter, but it doesn't matter. Okay. If I go to my YouTube channel and I look at my content, it is 99.95, 99.91% like to dislike. Like, nobody's disliking my shit. Like, it's all like that. Every single video, 99.9% like ratios. So, like, I know the content's good. I have data to back it up.
Yeah.
So I don't really worry about the quality of the content more than I worry about the fucking thumbnail. Because the thumbnail determines fucking everything. It's annoying, but it's true.
Yeah, I think I remember one of the clips that we did ended up becoming evergreen, right? Like, it was just getting recommended constantly.
Yes, I do have an evergreen clip of you. Let me look which one it is.
It's the Will It Fit? Which, did you ever update the description for the one that you didn't put my link in? Because there were, like, literally, like, 10 comments of, like, who is this guy? Who's the little red guy? Who is he?
That one, I didn't put you or me in the comment section. I have you in the description, and I have me in the description, but I never put us in the comment section.
Oh, okay.
Because that was earlier in the career before I thought of that strat.
Me and Lost were actually talking about thumbnails for a little bit. Yeah, thumbnails are super important. I think, for as far as I know, thumbnails are, like, one of the most important elements. Also, there's so much butt in your thumbnails.
Yeah, people like we know. Why is this fucking pregnant thing still here? Sorry.
Hold on, I'll kill it. Hold on, I'll get rid of it. There we go.
The fucking... Yeah, that's just we all know this from YouTube, okay? It's been like this since day fucking one on YouTube. Cat videos and titties. Since day one of YouTube, it's always been cat videos and titties. That's what people click on.
Though I think I want to do, like, you know, like the React streamer thumbnail, the face and thumbnail. I think that's what the template that I'll be going for with my thumbnails, because I mean it works. It does work, right? What's weird? You know what? One of the craziest things about your stuff too is that, like, I always look through here and I was like, where's this porn from? Why do I not see any of this? Where is this picture of Azzy getting choked out and fucked? Like, where is any of this? Why don't I know? Why don't I have it?
I get them to send it to me.
They have it hidden away in their vaults.
Yeah, they do.
Big red arrow, big red circle, pog face. Yeah, basically, yeah.
I actually had thumbnails like that back in the early days. They didn't do very well for me.
With the red circle?
If you go back to let's see here.
I skipped to oldest.
Yeah, skip to oldest. There's one where I'm pointing at the screen. There's one that's an outlier, but that's because it's my channel trailer.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing some of the early ones. Though I feel like earlier earlier videos always take you're not gonna get a lot of views in early videos, and then it's just kind of
True.
Gradual.
These videos
time, right?
might have got more views over time because the algorithm wasn't serving those videos back then.
Yeah.
Because it had no idea who to serve the video to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's why the hashtags are so important. Like hashtag Vtuber, hashtag male Vtuber, hashtag I use hashtag femboy. Hashtags breathe life into the algorithm because now the algorithm knows where to serve the video. And then there's a thing called click-through rate, okay? And click-through rate, you wanna aim for 15%. That means like 15% of people who see it click on it. If you get about 15%, that's good. If it's higher than 15%, it becomes suspicious because then it's like, oh, the algorithm's only serving this to people who already know you, right? So higher than 15% is suspicious. 15% is the like golden number.
That's when
and then it'll slowly taper down.
It's actually getting shown to a bunch of people. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it'll taper down to like 11%, and then it'll usually steady out right there. That's how like most good thumbnails go.
Yeah, YouTube. It's certainly like, because I've kind of like figured out Twitch at this point. Like I feel like I've been more ahead of the times on Twitch than a lot of people, of like good title, use emotes, you know, make sure everything is formatted properly, stream for a reason, like 6 to 8 hours in a time period, because I think it's like every 4 hours you get boosted again in the algorithm with Twitch. Make sure to consistently promote yourself. You know what? I feel like Twitter posts really don't help that much.
They can, actually. They
really?
can. Yeah. I have evidence of this. Like, okay, so you need to have a successful Twitter. And I don't know how to fucking do that, man. Don't ask me on that one.
Yeah.
The only time I ever found success with my Twitter was that fucking dildo picture. Did you see the dildo picture?
Yeah, I saw the dildo picture when that one popped
9
up.
million people saw that one.
Jesus.
Hated that. I hate it. I get angry when my Twitter posts pop off because it's just like I fucking view it as worthless because it's like whenever a Twitter video pops off, I get nothing out of it. But like fucking yeah, no, I just hate Twitter, so that's why I don't post on Twitter very much. Yeah, but like if I know if I just like copied my YouTube videos and tossed them on Twitter, they do okay.
Yeah. Dildos do numbers.
My dildos do numbers. I don't know why.
I will create some soy faces for you. Thank you, Atlas. Thank you.
I could probably just like post my dildos more often, and they would just do numbers.
Yeah.
But, like fucking.
Sex does sell on Twitter. But yeah, that's the thing. Is like it just feels like building a Twitter audience doesn't do much for you outside of like.
I saw.
Like it just
saw
feels like such different content, you know.
There's this VTuber girl I really liked, right? I still really like her. But she's what I call an island VTuber. She doesn't really talk to anybody. She doesn't go out of her circle at all. She's just an island, right? And an island doesn't grow.
Yep.
And she had a really successful Twitter page. And it did fuck all for her because these fucking people wouldn't leave Twitter to go watch her streams.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're getting 500 likes a post when 20 people are watching your streams because you don't convert those people. Because people are on your Twitter to see bite-sized, quick content that they hit the like button on and they move on. They're not interested in sitting in your stream and watching it for like 6 hours at a time. That's why I think the best way to
do it is the queso strat, where it's just clips, right? It's not art. It's not memes. It's not engagement bait. It's clips, okay? And the clips gotta be fire. And if the clips are fire, they will come.
Yeah. No, exactly. Yeah. And like, yeah, realistically, I think the short, like maybe some shorts that I pull should be put on Twitter. Like maybe that is the strat of put your shorts on Twitter and TikTok and YouTube. Like try for maybe some good clip content in
Felly just did this phenomenon. People keep doing this where like I have an intrusive thought and then like it's in my head and then somebody just says it. It happens to me all the time. I said they will come and then my internal monologue was hey, come. And then fucking immediately in chat come.
They will come. Always come.
I like that.
Look at him, chat. Look at his little cat eyes disassociate.
Hey, I'm here.
Remember, we can convert clips to work on the phone. Resolutions are perfect for YouTube Shorts and such. Yeah. True. And it's actually, I think they make it pretty easy directly through Twitch now too. But I think that is an interesting perspective to have on it, though. I think I definitely want to be working more towards expansion and spreading myself, spreading my ass cheeks big and wide and large.
Thumbnail. It doesn't fucking... Okay, here's the... I mean, you could go with the Ludwig model, which is like set up a premise, go through the premise of the video, like a structured video. Ludwig did a tutorial on how he structures videos. It's a really solid way of doing things. It's also a really solid way of setting up streams where he's like, boys, today we're going to be doing this thing and we're going to accomplish it. You set up a goal. The stream is the journey And then the end destination is like, where are we going with that goal,
I think
right?
that's
It's
good
great.
that's good for like after content, but like I feel like so here's an issue that I find with that for streams themselves. Streams, people aren't all there at the start. People like filter in and out constantly. So I feel as if like stream content should be pretty evergreen regardless of where you pop into the stream.
Right. No,
Like,
I
you should
agree
be
with you
able-
on that.
You should be able to drop in and immediately know what's happening and follow along with what is going on.
But also, you gotta understand that his method is extremely good for retention. You know.
That's true. Yeah.
Now, what I would say is there's tons of different ways to succeed on YouTube and style on YouTube, but all you gotta do is a hook at the beginning. You need a good hook, right? And a good fucking thumbnail. All right, it doesn't matter if it's a fucking lie. Although if you lie too hard on the thumbnail, they might get mad. But usually usually they're just like, you got me. I'm already here. Might as well watch it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I always try to make my thumbnail tie in loosely with what was talked about in the short, but like my goal, you want to know what my goal is? My ultimate goal?
What?
You ever heard of a channel called Life Hero?
No.
Here, let me send you Life Hero.
Should be more to bring more traffic as a whole. Yeah, no, see, like, this is actually, let's talk about that real quick while you're fighting Life Hero. Streaming, people really don't understand how to stream on Twitch versus streaming on YouTube. On YouTube, you can do shorter.
Okay, so you
like,
don't stream on YouTube. There you go. There's your answer.
Yeah. But see, people, they'll come on Twitch and they'll do 1.5, 3 hour streams, right? And it will get them nowhere because people haven't even filtered in. You're not even in the algorithm. People don't know. They don't even know you're fucking on yet. With YouTube, it's okay if your live view is lower because your VOD will hit the algorithm. People will be watching it after the fact. It can be shorter form content. It can be shorter, like a few hour streams, but. There is nothing worse on Twitch than like a sub 4 hour stream. Like it's there's almost no reason to even have gone live if you're not going to be streaming at least 4 hours, if not 6 to 8.
Yeah. I usually, unfortunately, tap out around 5 or 6. I've been trying to get my stamina up, but it's hard.
I've been doing pretty good with it so far. Post job. I've been hitting like 8 to 10 a day pretty consistently, and I think today's going to be another strong one. I think I'm gonna be able to roll a full 10 today because after you shove off to your next club. Because chat, did we talk about that? I don't know if we talked about that. That Skella double booked.
I did double book.
This motherfucker, this little bastard cat, double booked on me. Luckily, timing-wise, it worked out. But last night, he's like, wait, we're supposed to do something today?
That's why I wrote the fan fiction as an apology.
Thank you. It was such a nice gift. It was such a nice gift. But yeah, after we finish up on Tendie Talk, I will be doing a normal Arthur stream right after, which I've been really liking that format of like doing Hot Tendie Talk and then doing more stuff after has been really fun. It's been really rewarding because I've got so many things to talk about later. There's yet another mini corpo is probably falling apart again because those things are useless. There's no reason for them to exist. Skeleton schedules, yeah. But all right, so let me take a look at this. What is this YouTube channel that you have?
This is Life Hero, and that's like my end game.
Holy
What
shit.
they do is they do long form edits, right? And then throughout the long form edit, it's just like a bunch of people hanging out, telling jokes, right? And then they take probably like an 8-hour VOD of like a stream, right? Cut it down to about an hour. Fill it with fucking animations, fire ass animations. He hires the best animators and people from YouTube that he can find, and then just puts out these fucking masterpieces. It's the best way to do content.
Yeah, looking through the previews, yeah, this is really well edited. The thumbnails are fantastic. It's really well edited. Yeah, I think I see why this is so successful. Yeah, this looks awesome.
Yeah. And he has a wide cast of like entertainers and shit. And it's just great. This is great.
Yeah.
It's great.
That does seem like, because that's another thing I want to say about YouTube is that, like, I feel like there's just so little expansion from VTubing into other niches on YouTube. Very few people do, like, even what I'm talking about, right? The most popular streamer content of pulling clips from like segments out of streams and putting them up as parts of the VOD. Like, it's the edited videos are relative, like pre-recorded edited videos are extremely rare in VTubing outside of like the drama sphere. Like, the only people who do it are people who are like just like, wow, this is crazy.
My goal is to hire 3 full-time editors. And then just like every VOD, they pull a clip. Just one clip. That's all I fucking need. All I need is like one guy to go through my VODs and pull one clip and make it well edited and throw it on YouTube, and I will be unstoppable. I just need one good guy. One good guy.
I just needed one guy. I just need a guy. A man.
But that guy would have to deal with like fucking low ass pay for a while because I'm not getting paid.
Yeah. That is honestly one of the scary things about my new situation is money. Like I think I'm going to be okay for a few months at least. Chat was extremely generous. They have been being extremely generous towards me for the past few days. Like I have made enough this month probably to cover all my expenses for next month. I have savings. People have gotten me gift cards for food to buy food. I should be good for at least. I did also get my final paycheck. I got a Christmas bonus, so I should be for. I should be good for January and probably February. But past that, who knows what's gonna happen? It's kind of spooky because I'm not gonna. I don't know. I'm very. This is actually something that's interesting to talk about. How do you feel about incentivization versus e-begging? Where is the line for you personally when it comes to support from streamers?
Please. There's a line?
See, I have this ethical thing inside of me that I don't want to ever. I would never, like, if I ever got a single sub out of someone because they felt they had to, rather than they wanted to, I couldn't live with myself.
The only e-begging that I do, because I really don't like begging, is I put a little daily sub goal on the stream. That's it. That's all I do.
Yeah, I have the same. Yeah, like I don't even put it on screen anywhere. I just have it like if you click on chat, if you click on the gift sub button, you'll see that there's like a bar graph basically, and it's underneath the stream too. If you're on a browser, that you'll see it's like, here's the number of subs I have, here's the number of subs I want to hit, and then we just tier that up every time. But like I don't mention it often, right? Like I don't do the, hey everybody, we're at 275 subs and we're looking to hit 300 subs today. Can we get 300 subs today right now for my balls?
Damn.
Like
yucky.
Yeah, you see how it feels icky?
Yeah, no, yucky. No, what I would say is, I think if you're able, like, so I did a subathon recently, and I haven't been able to deliver on a lot of the goals, so I refuse to do one until I do deliver on those goals.
Yep, that is the way to do it. Yep.
Yeah, I think that the best way to earn money as a streamer is a subathon.
Yeah.
And I think that realistically, I don't know. Just the only thing I try to do is try to be as grateful as possible to anybody who ever supports me, you know? Like that's my main goal, is just to make sure that everybody who supports me feels appreciated and cared about, because like it's super super kind and generous to support your streamer. So
I feel like it is kind
don't
of
be an
like
entitled bitch.
Especially now, I feel like it's kind of like almost a razor's edge that I have to walk on, of like, because people have been screaming at me of like, you need to promote it, you need to be willing to ask for it and not feel bad about it. But at the same time, it's like, I don't ever want to, I don't want to take advantage of anybody. So it's like, it's this hard like balance of that, of like, letting people know that it is not a matter of, it is no longer a matter of
asking to get paid for your job isn't taking advantage of people.
Well,
that's asking to get paid.
though, right? Like, this is
you're a homeless beggar on the street, man. You're a homeless beggar. Get used to it. Put the sign up. Get a little monkey. Hold on, I'll be your little monkey. 5 gifted?
No, it's true. Especially now, especially right now, considering all the bonuses and discounts that are going on right now. Did you guys like? I'm sure some of you have been around and seen some of the drops, but the gift sub thing they're doing right now is actually really fucking cool. They're doing it where you get every 5+ subs, you get +1 for every 5 subs, but there's like a random chance for it to be up to 10 times what you gifted. Thank you for the 100 bits. Like, I saw it was Crypt donated 5 subs to Amy, one of our friends, and Valorant gave them 50 subs on top.
Yep.
I like that. I like random chance gotcha. I think that's cool. I think that is cool. And then of course, you got actual sub discounts now, which by the way, we did hit the plus goal for the month. Are you plussed?
No.
Really? You didn't try to go for plus during the subathon, or did it just not happen?
I didn't do a subathon in December.
Oh, no, I mean your last subathon. Plus has been around for a while.
I don't know. I don't think I am.
Someone in money who has money start gambling immediately. Val's been driving mad.
If my money keeps going in the direction it is, my main goal right now, my only goals that I have is I fucking want a new computer, and then I fucking want I want to get my 2.0 done, and I want to get 3D VR chat stuff done. Those are like my main 3 goals.
Yeah.
And if I can get those 3 goals done, I'm gonna be happy. Because then I'll feel like I have nothing holding me back,
Yeah.
And then I'll just be able to flourish.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I feel you. Yeah. Where I'm on the opposite end of like, I have the resources and I have the ability to pay for things that I want, and but at this point I kind of have everything I want. Like, I have a new outfit coming out in February, but like outfits for this model now are very easy because we have a nude base for it. So it's just like a few $100 for a new outfit, right? And chat. The new outfit will have a bulge toggle. I will not be able to use it on stream, but there will be content with the bulge toggle, I will say. Imp Dick's on the menu, boys. But yeah, for me, it's that now I'm on the. I need to be able to pay my bills. I need to be able to pay for covering fees, and I need to be able to pay for food and electricity and everything hopefully without dipping into savings over and over again.
Considered getting a job.
I really don't want to go back into getting a job. I would really rather stream full time. I will get a job again in February or March if things don't, if things don't work out.
Do you have a cute pink butthole?
No.
Oh. What color is your butthole?
I don't know. I haven't looked at my butthole in a while.
Take a picture of your butthole, send it to me, and I'll tell you if it's marketable. We can get you some money.
I feel like this might be a trap, honestly, Chad.
No.
I feel like he just wants a picture of my butthole.
I got eyes for a butthole. Okay.
Broke, jobless pleb living in the Vegas tunnels, streaming from under there, using
Streaming
solar
from a van
panels.
down by the river.
Yeah, that's my new life.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds kind of scummy. Tell him he's gonna pay like everyone. He's got to pay like everybody else. Yeah. Where's my $5 for my butthole pics, huh?
No. Manager.
Managers get free butthole.
Manager gets get free butthole.
Family streams for real.
Duh.
Free. I don't know. See, here's the thing. I don't know if I want to do. I've considered it. I've considered doing NSFW work, but like, because I do have a good voice for it, but and I've got a good moan, but like, I don't know. It's one of those things of like, as soon as you do NSFW content, it's there forever, right? There is just videos of you doing sex noises for all eternity on the internet.
It's never bothered me. Like, I've done a little bit, right? I wouldn't want it to be my main thing. I know. It's like doing a deal with the devil, okay?
Yeah.
You get some fucking freaks when you do it, right?
Yeah, like, can it be consistent money that is pretty guaranteed? Yes, but like, yeah, it's like it's permanently out there. You have to deal with weirdos. Like, there's I don't know. There's a lot of stuff there.
It's if you're fine with the brainworms and the weirdos, then go for it. My views on it is better than a normal job.
Yeah, it's unless you separate.
It's way worse than
right?
streaming. It sucks. It's not as good, but it's better than a normal job.
You already deal with weirdos, but yeah, I can just ban those people. With sex content, you kind of have to like deal with a certain
Milk
level of
the weirdos?
weirdness. Yeah, you kind of got to milk them. You got to milk their wieners. Yeah.
Milk their weird little wieners.
Yeah, they're
weird, evil little wieners.
Weird, evil, like pig swirl shaped dicks. If you don't want to release forever, do open Pandora's box by showing pics of your cocks. Yeah, exactly. Like there are no pictures of my penis out there, chat. None. They don't exist. They're not real. They've never. I've never taken a picture of my PP wiener before. But if I take a picture,
You can see my wiener on Discord.
It's true. Yeah, Skella's wiener is on Discord.
It's a nice wiener too.
It is. It is a nice wiener. You have a nice wiener. Azzy has a nice wiener. There are a lot of nice wieners in the community.
Azzy's wiener is nicer than mine, but he doesn't want to monetize it.
That's fair.
Posted a picture. He posted a picture of it with bagels on it one time, and he hated it. He hated all the attention because it immediately got a ton of attention.
I remember that's the first thing I ever knew of Azzy from was seeing his wiener. His bagel wiener was funny.
Yes, he got a bunch of attention from it. And he had a bunch of people wanting to collab because of the bagel wiener, and it made him feel gross. He was like, "I hate this," and then he immediately backed out. And I was like, "You know what? Fair." And now he's like talking about like working 2 jobs, and I'm just like worried this boy's gonna have a fucking heart attack. And I'm like, listen, I know you don't like the wiener, but it is monetizable.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, yeah, like, that was, the thing is, that was always just a joke. Like, I saw that, I didn't think, oh, Azzy penis. I was like, Azzy penis. Like, you know, it was clearly a bit, right? So it wasn't like meant to be sexual in nature. There is a line you cross when you start doing content that is sexual in nature. When you start just having your cock, jerking your cock off.
So I have been having to lower the rent in my neighborhood so much lately. You know the lowering the rent in my neighborhood joke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been having to lower the rent in my neighborhood so much lately with fucking my Discord because specifically I'm like, okay, listen. I will bait the horny fuckers in, but they will behave while they are in my house, okay? And I don't let them have NSFW channels. I don't let them ERP in my server. I don't let them jizz and cum all over the walls, okay? I don't want them to jizz and cum all over the walls. They get one horny channel and that's it. If you want to jizz and cum somewhere, go somewhere else. There's many places for you to jizz and cum.
Yeah, because I think that's a very good example of one of the issues is that those people, a lot of the people you draw on from this kind of content have very low impulse control, right? They like people who are. There's nothing wrong with being horny, chat. But when you are horny and you cannot stop being horny at any given time, and your constant existence is horny, you have very, very poor impulse control, and that's frustrating to be around for anyone who is not exactly like you, who is not constantly horny, constantly jacking off. It's like, brother, we're just trying to play Valorant over here. Why are you talking about big titty mommy milky? Like, I just shut the fuck up.
We're trying to play Valorant? Ew. I'm trying to scam Valorant for gift subs. We are not the same.
Well, you know what I mean. Just doing anything like Helldivers.
Yeah.
Just we're just hanging out and like whenever. What's wrong with Helldivers? That game's fun.
Can you say a good game?
Shut up. Oh God, it's just it's and usually those people like having poor impulse control can lead to so many issues. It can lead to so many problems. It's very bad to be horny. It's a sin, and if you continue to the path, you will not go to heaven. And now anyways, Arthur, shake your hips for me. Hold on. There, is that what you wanted?
Ew, it stinks.
It doesn't stink. I showered today.
I can smell your musk through the pants.
Does Arthur even play video games? I do. Sometimes. Sometimes I play video games. Yesterday I played video games for like an hour before we watched movies. I played a game of Fortnite until the game crashed. I played a Helldivers mission.
Do you like Minecraft?
Oh yeah, Minecraft's fun. It's a YouTube restream channel. To be fair, he played Helldivers in Fortnite yesterday. Yeah, it's true, yeah. Arthur's going to have to play more video games because he's super full-time streamer and the true horror of losing his job. I do have to play a video game today. I do have to play a horror game today, which is... Oh!
Yummy.
That actually makes me think. So games. How do you choose your games for stream? What do you think is like... What would you say is like bad streaming content versus like good like stuff that like why do you do what you do basically?
Good question. Yes, good question. Yes. Yes. I'll go through the process right now. All right. So I have no idea what to play. I'm thinking of what to play. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to my Twitch front page and I'm gonna see what everybody else is playing. Right. I see 2 people playing me side. I don't know what that is. I would look into that, right? I see somebody playing Marvel Rivals. I see VR Chat. I see Atlas. I see Total War. I see Pokemon. I see a variety of things, right? And I think to myself, wow, most of these things seem like they suck, right? So next step, I don't like any of that. So I'm going to go to the store page on Steam. I'm going to filter by recent. I'm going to see what came out recently. So let's see here. What's new on the store page?
You don't think about like trying to find very specific things that have like niche but popular communities?
I do think about that. That's part of the process, right? So I'm walking you through the whole process, right? So then I will go through and I'll be like, okay, are there any new games that are interesting to me? And if they are, I'll get those new games. And if there's nothing that's there, then I'll think like, okay, well, what are my staples? What are the things that I always do well on my stream? And then I'll find something that's one of my staples. The main thing is I'm going to have fun with it, right?
Yeah.
That's a prerequisite. I need to be having fun with it. I need to be 100% into it and engrossed in it. Otherwise, the enthusiasm won't be there.
And people can tell. People can always tell.
Yeah. Yeah, people won't be into it. So, if I can't find anything like that, then I go to big content creators and I'll be like, okay, what are they playing? Because they usually pick good games, right?
Yeah.
Like there's this guy named Tomato. He's always playing something fucking interesting.
Tomato Anus or a different tomato?
Just a guy. His name is just Tomato.
Okay.
He has a picture of a tomato. a big streamer. Always plays interesting games. I see what he's playing, right? I see what he's played in the past week because he's always playing something new. I look through what big content creators are playing. I look at through like what do I like to watch, right?
Yeah.
And if I like to watch it, I'll play it. And there's lots of like specific genres of games that I like to watch. Like for example, like Gas Station Cleaner, it would be like or Gas Station Simulator would be a game that I would watch. I like weird, sloppy games. I don't like mainstream games that often. I will play a mainstream game if I'm into it, but like there's a lot of like I don't know, like Final Fantasy games and shit like that where it's like just really boring, dull, dry content, no visual stimmies at all, and I'm just like, this is really
or it's like
boring to
it's
watch.
just like a bunch of like pixelated explosions that like go on for like that go down to 10 FPS, and it's just miserable to watch. There's nothing happening. There's nothing to commentate on. Yeah.
So I factor in a whole bunch of things. Now, there's one thing that you can do, and this is the cult classic. So you take a game that was on top of the world 10 years ago and you play that.
Yeah, the nostalgia bait. Yes.
Yeah, so like Skyrim, you're always going to get people in on Skyrim. You always get people in on lots of games. You can get people in on Kingdom Hearts. You can get people in. Yeah, you can get people in on New Vegas. You can get people, although they're going to be New Vegas fans, and they're a mixed bag.
What? What are you had problem with New Vegas fans?
You know, the Caesar's Legion New Vegas fans. You know, those guys. Not a big fan.
What?
But like the rest of them are fine.
You know, those people existed.
Oh yeah, the Caesar's Legion LARPers are out there. But there's tons of communities you can hit, and the one community I will never hit is the Team Fortress 2 community. They fucking suck. I love TF2. There's a reason Germa quit streaming it. Those fuckers suck. They fucking suck, dude.
Wait, are this remarkable when he plays games that are good? No! People love it when I play games that are bad. They love it when I play Yick and Rydell Retribution and Sonic 06. That's my bread and butter. I love that shit. I love that garbage. I love that slop. I love trash slop.
I do one I call it Skella's potluck. And this is where I will just like potluck a bunch of fucking random games from either the GameCube or the PS2 or the PS1 or whatever the fuck. And I'll just go through a shitload of games until they fucking suck and I turn them off. Which most of them fucking suck and I turn them off. But you know, I like potlucking games, or I just like get like a big batch of games, like 10 to 20 games, and then I just go through them all.
This is where Skella smokes pot and then plays Smurf Kart
I did
on
play
repeat.
Smurf Kart. I did play Smurf Kart.
How was Smurf Kart in comparison to Garfield Kart?
There's a clip of me playing Smurf Kart where I said Smurfy Smurf, all the Smurf. I want to fucking kill myself. And that's pretty much the Smurf Kart experience. Although I played a Smurf game and it was genuinely a really fucking good game, and I have no idea how it was such a good game. And like I was genuinely having fun and wanted to keep playing it.
Really?
I was shocked by this. Hold on. And that's the crazy part with Smurf games, or just potluck games in general, where there's just like a good game hidden in like how the fuck is there a good game here? Hold on, what was that game?
And it's just a
even
pile
called?
of garbage.
Yeah, you just go through a pile of garbage, and sometimes you find a diamond in the rough, but there's a lot of rough. Yeah.
Maybe it was meant to be a different game, but they just made it into a Smurf game. That does happen sometimes. Yeah, sometimes a
No,
good
I
game
think it
does
was-
get changed into some garbage.
I think it was a case where just like Smurf has a bunch of money and hired a competent studio who made it.
Oh, okay. Oh, you know, I just realized, while you look for that, I should probably introduce the concept. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, today we are on Hot Tendie Talk, my talk show, where I am interviewing Skellabell, and we are eating spicy hot sauces on chicken tenders, though Skella has the Demon's Brew, the Devil's
I
Gunch.
do. It's delicious.
Speaking of, we should actually have another hot sauce. It's been a little while. We got a little distracted. All right, I'm going to do the Mango Molotov this time.
I'll get
Available
an extra spicy.
Available on Saucy Biz. I could see some kind of Pinkman Smurf game. Oh, yeah, or like a Lemming Smurf game? Yeah.
It was
So-
like a Dark Souls style.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Dark
was good.
Smurfs?
It was Dark Smurfs.
That's so
It-
bizarre, but
It
awesome.
was more like Spyro Dark Smurfs. That's how it felt.
Oh, wow. So kind of like
It
how,
was-
I don't know if you ever played it, but do you know there was right before Midway went out of business, they released a Muppets game for the PlayStation 1 at the end of its lifespan. It was like really good. It's like Muppets Monster Mash, I think it's called, and it's very Spyro-esque. What the fuck is the title of this game? Yeah, what's the title? What is this game?
I'm looking. I'm trying to find it. There's so many dog shit Smurf games. It's hard to find.
Yeah, I'd imagine licensing that property is probably like 15 cents and like a firm handshake. Oh, man. Oh, no, the sauce is so good. Sometimes things just work. Mortal Kombat had a racing minigame. Those are way better than they had any right to be. Did they ever spin that off into its own game? I feel like they did, right? I feel like
I don't know.
Mortal Kombat cart is a thing that exists. I might be
Was
crazy,
it Bill
though.
Leaf? Might have been Bill Leaf.
Sally, no. You know what's incredible?
I think it was Bill Leaf. Yeah, Mission Bill Leaf. I think that was it. It's looking familiar. It's like it's $2 right now.
You know what I find incredible? That Sony never DMCA'd the Bloodborne cart out of existence.
It was surprising.
I wish I were consume your chicken, Jones. Consume your chicken with us. I'm gonna eat your chicken, and by that I mean I'm gonna eat your ass. Oh. They didn't know that. Yeah, they didn't.
You show the Raiders Garfield inflation?
I'm not gonna show the Raiders of Garfield inflation. No.
Damn it.
Jamie, pull up that picture of Skellabell, big and rounded, huge and large.
Can you read the Raiders, the Arthur fan fiction?
No. Oh, they did DMCA it? They just ended up renaming it to something
Yeah, they
else.
did.
Got away with it.
They I think they renamed it to Sanguine Cart. But yeah, they just changed names around and that was it.
Arthur, could you show Brazilian Neko Arc? Okay, I can do that. All right, hold on.
But
All right, this, yeah, you know what? This, the people will like this. I know the people like this. There we go. Yeah, the people like this, right? The people enjoy this.
are we looking at?
Why can't you look like this? Huh?
Bitch. Bitch.
Why? Why? Look at
Bitch.
you.
Look at you.
Boo, not a hot guy. What do you mean, look at me? I look great. I'm dapper. I look fantastic.
I look good.
You even got cum bones, huh? You got cum gutters?
Don't eat them. I got personality.
Of course. Put Nekark over Arthur. Yeah, Skella, why not more hot? Why aren't you a hot Nekark?
Want me to turn into a hot elf?
No.
Okay.
No, I want you to stay how you are. We love you just the way you are, baby girl. No, come here.
Okay.
No, come here.
Yeah.
Swallows you whole. Dude, skibbity toilet. in Fortnite.
That would be so hot.
No, it happened.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It was really hot.
Wait, being swallowed, you mean?
I got a boner.
Oh my god. I hate this man. I hate this man so much, chat. I'm gonna kill him with a rock.
Why do you hate me?
Have you seen yourself?
I have.
Have you seen what you are? What you do? What you create?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you ask these questions of me.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Is this the right Smurfs game?
Give me the Smurf.
I don't think it is.
Oh god, you still can't. How many fucking Smurf games are there?
I don't know, man, but this one is dog ass, whatever it is. Hold on.
Terrible. I'm sure if you probably like searched.
Oh
best
wait,
Smurf
I think I
games
found
ever
it.
made.
I think I found it. Hold on.
It's the top 10 Smurf games. Some degenerate on a forum somewhere will have a list for you.
Some freak, some sick
Freak,
fuck.
some sick freak. Did you ever go down the Smurf torture rabbit hole?
All right, I found the good game.
You
Okay.
did?
It's called The Smurfs 2: The Prisoner of the Greenstone. It's actually a good game. Here, I'll send you a long play. You can skip through it. I'd actually give this one a recommendation.
Let's take a look at this. All right, chat. I'm gonna skip through this. I'll look through this
There's
real
a-
quick and see what the.
There's like a boss fight at 251 where he's fighting like a moth. There's like time trials too where they throw tons of enemies at you, Risk of Rain style.
Oh, holy shit! Yeah, wow. This actually looks good. Yeah, this looks like
Telling
Risk
you,
of
man,
Rain.
this is a sleeper game.
What the hell?
It's a sleeper game.
Hold
Show
on, chat.
chat.
I'm gonna pull it. Yeah, let me pull it up for chat.
If you got a fucking nephew or like a, younger brother, good game. Hell, it's a good game if you just like games like this. Ow, my ears!
Look out, I'm being attacked!
Yeah, this looks like reasonable.
Stronger than ever. Let's stay alert.
It's fun. There's a text tree. You level up.
Let's go!
How old is? Yeah, when did this game come out?
2 years ago.
What the hell? And it just went completely under everyone's radar because it was a licensed game?
This is a fucking Smurf game. Who the fuck wants to play a Smurf game?
It's a Ratchet and Clank clone? Oh my god, you're right, it is. Dude, that's why it looks so awesome to me. Like, I haven't seen a good Ratchet and Clank game in years.
They don't make games like this anymore.
No. I mean, I think there was a Ratchet game that came out, like, at the beginning of the PS5's lifespan, but, like, nobody played it because nobody bought a PS5.
Smurf, I'm really sorry about everything that's happened. We never should have.
We'll talk about all that later, Storm. The Smurfs and Gargamel have told me all about the situation.
I don't like the Papa Smurf voice, though.
I mean, it's a Smurf game.
Listen. I mean, yeah, I guess they couldn't hire, like, the actual voice actors for it. The Prisoner of the Greenstone.
Skip to 251.
2 hours 51?
Yeah. It's fighting like a big moth.
Sound effects are a little dinky, but I mean, this is a hell of a lot better than I would ever expect a Smurf games to look.
There's also a big combat section at 524. And 551 has a huge combat section. Yeah, go to like 551.
This is near the end of the game. Oh shit, a bunch of mobs.
Like, look, it's a real video game.
Let's stay alert.
Yeah, this is like an actual game. This isn't like just some slop somebody turned out.
Let's stay
People
alert.
clearly like cared about this game when they were making it.
Let's stay alert.
Some fucker working on this game
Let's stay
Like,
alert.
could have been a real game designer. But he's forced to make Smurf.
I mean, you don't know. Maybe they're just a really big fan of the Smurf game, so they're happy to work on this.
Let's stay alert.
How much is this? How much is this on Steam right now?
I don't know. Probably really cheap.
Let's find out.
Smurfs 2. It's not on Steam. Wait, no, yes it is. It's $9.
Dude, it's
$9
only
on
$9.
Steam.
Yo, it's on sale from. It's 70% off.
It
It's
is
70% off.
You can also find it on other websites. Smile.
Smile. How much is it on other websites? Smile.
Free Smile.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. Smurf 2 Electric Boogaloo. I kind of want to play this. I don't know. This looks good.
Smurfathon.
Get it? I'll think about it. I can't. It is a good deal. I have a few days to think about it.
I'm just saying it's not as bad as you'd expect. I'm not saying it's amazing. Like, you're probably better off playing Spyro, but you know.
Yeah. I should probably just play Spyro 1 again.
Or just play that Spyro remake.
Oh, yeah.
recently?
The PS4 one, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one's good. Though I mean, I have original copies of Spyro 1, 2, and 3. Like, I love my Spyro games. I love my little chargy. No Subway. No Subway, you sick little fuck, you little freak.
You started it.
Loki looks a bit like Spyro, kinda. Yeah, it's a similar style. It's that old mascot platformer style of game, like 3D platformer style game.
Who is the other one that I actually like this game? Fucking Doctor. I want to say Wumbo, but I know that's not.
No, that can't be it.
Dr. Wumbo PS2. What was the actual game?
Dr.
called?
Muto?
Dr. Muto. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dr. Muto. That was a good game. I like Dr.
I
Muto.
remember seeing that game everywhere at like yard sales and flea markets, but I never picked one up. Like mostly
You
I thought
should.
for the
It's
Xbox.
good. Like, I'd recommend playing Dr. Muto.
Yeah.
He's a gooner.
What?
Yeah, Dr. Muto is a gooner.
He goon?
Yeah, he's a gooner.
What do you mean by that?
You play the game, you'll understand.
Okay.
He's a fucking gooner.
Okay. All right. I'll trust your word on that, and I'll see if I can get a copy for pennies on the dollar, because I'm sure that game, if it's anywhere, it'll be worthless. You go
The
so hard,
gameplay
Skull,
can
but-
be a little bit repetitive, but like I think it's worth it.
God, the game, yeah, it's gonna be so interesting playing more games now. I mean, I will say, I do have, what is this? So, boop, 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 ba-doo, boop, ba-doo, ba-doo, boop, 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 boop. 3 hours worth of React content for today. Just
Hell
in
yeah.
what I have lined up. Do you want to, have you been paying attention to the CSGO stuff that's been happening?
They're offering people like $300,000 to promote gambling. I know about that. But
Yeah. CopyZilla has been covering the CS:GO situation and the insane like casino wars. Like, back in the day, it was the promoting it without saying that you were the owners of the site. And now it's these people are trying to there's multiple casinos and they're all trying to like take each other down, and they're like having people storm the stage at major CS:GO
natural
tournaments.
progression. Yeah.
Yeah, as you would. Yeah, I've got that to talk about. Oh, do you know anything about the music scene on YouTube?
All I know is that the music scene has got me down because I don't want to be a clown.
So YouTube music commentary is a space that's it's occupied by
There's
a lot of different people.
What do you mean? There's Anthony Fantano and nobody else.
No, you got Nick Nocturne, Tech the Tank. There's plenty of other people out there. But I have the new Coolio video on Finn McKenty, who was, I don't know if you've ever seen videos from Punk Rock NBA.
No.
A very big channel that would talk about various bands, and he's been doing it for years and years. Basically, he came out it's been all over my algorithm recently because I'm kind of like my toes are dipped into music YouTube. And he basically came out after disappearing off YouTube for multiple months and just did a podcast where he said he hates music and he only did it as a grift. He only did it to make money. And there's a lot. And he called all music fans knuckle draggers and stupid. They just want to talk about their stupid opinions about System of a Down all the time. It's something else. And the thing is, it's a lot deeper than it looks on the offset.
No, that's my favorite type of crash out is the grifter crash out where you do something that you hate and then eventually you snap and you come out and you say, I hate my fans and I hate everything.
See, that's the thing. People think that he's lying about being a grifter because he's mad. Basically, he was a very confrontational asshole in the comments. He's one of those guys who goes in the comments and finds negative comments and like responds to them. You know, one of those people.
So a dummy.
Yeah, so an idiot. And so it is theorized that his crash out is because he is trying to intentionally burn down his YouTube channel because he's mad that people disrespected him constantly for just being a Wikipedia reader.
Eating hot tendies without a shirt on. Sexy.
Thank you for the resubscription, Cog. So the video goes into it later. It's very fascinating.
Have you ever cooked bacon with your shirt off and you get baking burns?
I actually literally had this happen to me yesterday night. I was making burgers. I was making burgers, and I was in my underwear, and a bit of the gristle flew out of the pan, fell down to the ground, and hit exactly on the top of my foot.
The tip of your penis.
Right on the top of my foot. And it burned the little flesh on the top of my foot, and it's mostly gone now. There's a little teeny tiny spot
tip of your
there
penis.
left, but no, the tip of my penis did not get burned. I did burn my toesy woesy though, and it swelled up a little bit.
One time I was working a pizza job, and I'm a limp-wristed gay slur.
Yes, you are. Yes.
And I limp-wristed the pizza as I was pulling it out of the pan, or out of the machine, right? The oven, and it started to fall. And then with my other hand, I grabbed the bottom of the pan to prevent the pizza from falling. I did save the pizza.
Oh.
I was laid up for a week.
Oh God, yeah, your hand was fucked.
Constantly soaking my hand in water.
Just fucking just blistering, the flesh oozing.
Mm-hmm.
Why were you in your underwear while cooking? Because I didn't want to get the rest of my clothes dirty while I was cooking.
You strike me as a nudist.
No, I'm not a nudist. I just like having my wiener out sometimes. Do you not like walking around your house with your wiener out?
Why are we focusing on me? What did I do?
Answer the question,
I'm just here to talk about Smurf. I'm just here to talk about Arrow Smurf.
Free the hog, free the beast, huh?
It's the 14th album in the French language of the Smurf comic series by Belgian artist Pio.
He's so defensive about his penis, Jack.
You want to see a picture of Pio?
Yes.
He looks like a cool guy.
I knock things off the table and counter when I fire free ball. God damn it.
If this guy was in our generation, he'd be a VTuber fan. Look at him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, this dude would drop 100 subs on somebody. Look at this chat.
This is your future, chat.
This is what we're all gonna become.
Yeah,
this right here.
Is us.
This is us. That's me, that's you, that's all of us.
Zoom in on him.
That right there. Probably has the blinds open as well, like the exhibitionist he is. No, I don't want anyone seeing my pee-pee wiener or my biggity butthole. No. All right, school up. Final question before we wrap this, because I know you got to go and get stuff ready for your next collab, and I have plenty of. Oh yeah, that was what I was gonna say. It's the last video that I have. The big one. I have an hour and 20 minutes.
I'm still chilling for roughly 30 minutes, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the last video I have is how to become a 37-year-old broke loser.
Okay, well, I just gotta age like 7 years. That's all I gotta do.
You're on your way. You're on your way. We can't not
7
stand the
years.
daylight. He did it for the bit the other day. No, I tried to stare into the sun. That's different. That's different than opening my window. There's a difference, okay? You can't compare the two. But okay, final question, Skella.
Uh-huh.
Final question. If you could have anything from streaming, what would it be? The one thing that you
All of your blood. All of your blood.
All of it?
In a big bucket.
In a big bucket.
In a big bucket. All of your blood. I want all of your blood in a big bucket.
I don't know if I can give that to you.
All of it.
But I
want to replace it with gasoline.
What? Wait, what?
I want to replace your blood with gasoline. I want to see what would happen to you.
But so many Arthur clones donate blood, all of it. No! No!
No, what do I want out of streaming? God damn it, don't say that.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Surgery. That's the real answer.
Surgery?
Surgery. There's like 3 surgeries I need to pay for. That's the. So I went into
Brazilian
VTubing.
butt lift, a foreskin renewal, and
No. All right. I have crippling back pain. I have a metal plate in my chest that needs to come out. And another surgery that I don't really feel like talking about because it's more private. But
that's where you want to get your lips to be bigger than your head. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, basically, I have 3 surgeries that I want to get. I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, is it trans surgery?" It's not trans surgery, okay? But it is a private surgery. But there's 3 surgeries I want to get, and I want to get them in a reasonable time frame while I'm still young. And my goal would be to be able to afford those surgeries. Now, I went into VTubing because I wanted to do a job that I could actually hold. Because I spent like 10 years of my life, chat, going from job to job to job to job, bullshit that I hated. And I was destroying my body, hence the metal plate in my chest, you know?
Yeah.
It was destroying my body, destroying my mental, destroying my soul, and I was miserable. And I had a moment like 3 years ago where I said to myself, I need to stop doing this. I need to stop doing this. I can't keep doing this. I'm going to want to kill myself. I'm not good at acting like normie. I will never fit in with them. I will never be able to do normie things. So I need to go into something that I like doing. And I wrote down a list of all the things that ever made me happy throughout my entire life. And then I listed them all, and I was like, okay, this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing. And my main things I was thinking about is like doing massage therapy for people, doing carpentry, or going into content creation.
But what if you did YouTube videos of you building a house so you could jack someone off in it?
I don't need to multi-track drift here, Arthur. So I had these plans, right? And there was major drawbacks to massage therapy. Like for example, one of the things that's a big problem in massage therapy is gross, disgusting fat guys with poop literally wedged in their anuses coming to get a massage. And like literally stinking up the place, like because they have no personal hygiene. And this is like a real problem with massage therapy, where
Really?
like these, Yes, this is a real issue where like people have absolutely no hygiene, and then they get like a special deal with the government, right? Like it's part of like their medical issues because they're heavy, and when you're heavy, you have fucked up joints and you need massages, right? So it ends up being a majority of your clientele is guys like that, just like fucking grosso stinkos.
Why don't you hire someone to like wash their buttholes out before you have to rub them down? Shower
Because
service,
if I was
isn't that a
going into
thing?
the industry, who do you think would be the butthole washer? It would be me. They wouldn't hire me to like.
This is the best fan art. Our Skellabell butthole washer. Just the most disgusting look on your face. You got a full size hose and a big fat large man's booty holes in front of you.
Like I have no problem rubbing on old grandmas or large guys, right? I do have a problem rubbing on disgusting slime neats. Like and there'd be a huge portion of the clientele would be disgusting slime neats. And I just don't want to do that. I don't want to rub on that guy that got on that airplane. You know the dude who got on the airplane and traumatized the stewardess by saying deeper, put it in deeper. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think I know the story you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't want to deal with that. So I didn't go into that. And then carpentry has a big issue of oversaturation in the market, and like I would end up working for a company and I wouldn't be able to make what I wanted to make. I'd just be making like bullshit that people would want me to make. The other thing I thought about was like getting into artisan pipe making. But again, I don't have a workshop and all that stuff. And I was like, well, let's just try my hand at content creation. I'm going to treat this like a real job, and I'm going to treat it like college, where I'm going to put 4 years into it, not expecting to make anything. And if I come out the other end making 15 an hour, and then cool, and I'll keep doing it. But if I can't come out of it the other end making good money, then I'll quit and I'll do something else. And that was my attitude going into it.
Which is honestly, I think, a pretty stable attitude to have. You know, it's a better attitude than a lot of people have. Like, a lot of people, God, the people in our industry who, like, have constant freakouts on social media and lose their fucking mind about numbers all the time. And, like, I didn't grow by 5% this month. It's so over for me. It's like, oh, my God, brother. Brother, growth is not
Just start an extremely
linear.
successful YouTube channel, forehead.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, God. The absolute state. But, well, that's, you know, I think that's pretty good perspective on it, though. But my penis grew by 5% today.